We're talking about EVO Japan, and mostly about Tekken today. That was my plan for today. And then tomorrow in the afternoon, probably around 2 p.m. my time, that'll give me time to do a longer stream, and we can talk about Street Fighter, talk about some of the day two top eights, and just that type of thing. Of course, both days we could talk about Japan in general. I did put up a few videos. Oh, the relay is still on. I thought I turned that off. Chat, chat settings, relay mode. Yeah, Japan was pretty awesome. The only thing is that you got people that kind of ruined live streaming for everyone there. So you can't really live stream in a lot of places anymore. And I mean, it's kind of what's called. I don't know. I mean, I had a good ass time. I mean, maybe for Sage Jam it was different. Uh, but for me, I had a phenomenal time. I just worked a lot. That was my main thing. I worked like a maniac. Holy crap! I was like dying at one point. But it's not like it was uncomfortable. It was packed in the venue. But what's up, Jerry? How you doing? How's it going, my friend? All right. So hopefully you guys can see on YouTube and on Twitch. I'm gonna try to test the YouTube now and just make sure that it's going to where it's supposed to go. And if it's working, then we should be in a good spot. Let's see. It says it's live. It says it has a good connection. Let's see. Test. Bam. See if it works. Okay, it's working over here. Let's see if it works on YouTube. I'm just going to go over there and check it out. In the meantime, you guys got a little look at the bracket and what it's going to be like. But this is my quick little lifestyle recap. I love to do these. I call them SpookyVision. Ooh, got them. No, but for real, I call them SpookyVision. And this is just a little way to see, the matches that I've gone by. And I also get to talk about, whatever I experienced while I was there. And sometimes you get to hear about the production. And then, what's up, my subscriptions? As promised, I'm here for you, man. This is one of the main people that asked me to do something like this. He was like, "Hey, Spooky, can you do a recap when you come back?" So here you go. I'm gonna start with Tekken today, my subscriptions, and I'm gonna be back tomorrow with more of them. This one's live. I don't know why that one says upcoming. I'm gonna actually delete that one because that one doesn't matter. The one that says upcoming. More action is delete forever. Yes. And then this one too that has the live replay. Let's get rid of that one, and then we should be in a good spot. YouTube has been bugging out. Yeah, it just started my subscriptions actually. In fact, I'm gonna start play on this now and get us in the right mood. So I was gonna ask if you guys wanted to hear from the English refeed stream or the Japanese restream, but the English one made the most sense. So this is the one I'm gonna go for.
It's a nice little chunk of variety there.
But yeah, the first match is gonna be Manga versus Male Ill. So that's the first one you're gonna see. And then we're gonna see the rest of the matches after that. You guys probably already know the conclusion of how this went down.
Over XCC, over Daniel Motto, over Yogi.
They said Deadly Ninja. Oh, Deadly Ninja Bees. Yeah, you're talking about. I don't know about Deadly Ninja Wasps. Did he run into Wasps out there or something? Did Wasps try to mess with him? That sounds crazy. I never gotten hit by the Wasp.
Over Shonen, over Pinya, over Hendo. Knees run. Check this out. Chai, Pika, Hazare Metal.
Yeah, the English is a little easier, and then it makes it easier for me to follow when I'm trying to follow along with what's happening. All right, so let's delete this other one because this one's useless now. Delete forever. And then if we're lucky, then, we are all in here. What's up, Fate Dragon? What's up, Butter Biscuits? Thanks for the welcome backs. Thanks again, Jerry, Bother Legend. Thanks, Comfy, of course, for the resub and everything else. But yeah, first we're going to talk about Tekken. So before this, while they're getting into it, before this, let's see if we can skip ahead to the first match. We had Harada on the stage as well as... Oh, here we go. This seems like a perfect spot. Before this, we had Harada on the stage and Michael Murray, and they talked a bit about what was going to be in the newer Season 2 patches. We have the patch notes too, but I figured I was going to save that for tomorrow to talk about because that's a longer conversation, and it could be a little on that can get like a little intensive, versus I wanted to kind of recap some matches first and go that way. Oh, you talking about Fakaram? No, you're not the only one that liked him. One thing about negativity, my subscriptions, is that people that don't like a character, they're going to be more vocal about it, versus people that do like a character like Fakaram, they're not going to say nothing, they're just going to play him the fucking second he comes out, right? So you're going to see, you're definitely going to see a good amount of Fakaram. In fact, last time, Fakaram's trailer for Tekken 7, before he actually came out and he was so busted, Fakaram's trailer for Tekken 7 was one of the most successful trailers, alongside the Lydia trailer, which goes to show you that people liked the concept and the idea of the character. If anything, the only thing that I thought was a little weird, and this got called out too by, I thought it was funny. It got called out by one of the EU cat. Who's the EU cat that plays Leo? Because he was like, it's the same intro that he had in Tekken 7, and it was basically the exact same intro, which is pretty funny.
And now he is even like, I have to switch.
Yeah, that's how it is, man. People that are
back to that same wheel, expecting different results or the same results.
people that hate something are more vocal than people that like something. People that like something, a lot of the time they don't take the time to leave a comment and be like, I like this. They just like it and they just won't say anything. That's a fact of life, for real. No troll. People are more likely to spread negative energy than to spread positive energy in this world. That's just how it is.
I'm gonna be a pro. Let me try. I'm gonna pick up another random game, right, like that, right? You're not gonna see that, bro. These guys are locked in.
No, I'm talking about the Leo player. Main man plays like Kazi or some shit, bro.
The thing is, he has no choice. Like, he's gonna have to adapt.
Yes.
And here you see him locking in on Jack.
He was one of the guys in the ICFC finals at the end of Tekken 7, alongside Shadow and all the other guys. I don't know why I can't think of his name right now. Anyway, I thought his video was funny.
Mao's approach to this matchup, obviously, he's going to try to space him out a little bit. Let's see what the reads are in terms of Gamma charge, obviously, in his Gamma stomp stance.
Yep.
But these players are going to have to adapt, and I'm curious to see how it plays out.
It's going to be real activity on the side of Law, right?
Yeah.
Law's one of these characters who's historically been able to just annoy you to death and make you play his game. Jack now has a lot more control over said game. But game 1, top 8 EVO.
All right, hope you guys can hear okay. I know that's Josh. You let me know if you need to be a little louder. I think this is close to good.
Let's get into it.
Yeah, we're talking about Richie, exactly.
Open up here in the subconscious 4-4-2. Put that
Thank you,
boot on
KK,
him
and
immediately.
my
Mario with
subscriptions.
the
All right,
2-1 that
so this is the first match,
control.
and this is before that patch that just came. Is the patch out? The patch they just talked about, is that one out? I know the notes are out. It was supposed to come out today or tomorrow or Thursday, one of those days. Oh, it is out. Okay, got you. Yeah, Steve is a god at this. Hopefully I get to do some commentary with him this year. Last year I did Ivory Coast. I don't know if you remember that one, my subscriptions, but Ivory Coast was me. Spag was there. They had Poch from Philippines there, and maybe there was someone else. I mostly remember me, Spag, and Poch at that one, and that one was good. I had a good time doing commentary there, but the rest of the year, I mostly worked on production, so I didn't do as much commentary. This year, fingers crossed, hopefully I'll do a little more.
You know what's crazy? As much as we talk about how Heat has affected it and changed how Tekken is played, you still see very compact, very slow-paced game up until you get these Heat engagers. But even still, it's about who takes their turn back first and who's going to interrupt.
Yes.
No rip, yes, spy.
The success on the particle barriers has been crazy for Mario. And look at the reward here. This wall pressure, adding chip.
Keeping him there, but that was a great
said
it. I like that. He's able to get back here. Goes for the mid. Did not get a clean hit after it.
Sliding with nunchucks.
I'm surprised after he did so good this first game that he had trouble.
Just started to like put in his head, plant that seed and being like, hey, am I going to go low? Am I going to hit you with this slide?
Am I even going to finish? Am I going to use the follow-up?
Whatever.
And that's another thing
it's
about
a thing,
Tekken 8
KK.
Start to see people do. They know that armor's coming. They're actually going to go for the
grab.
Throw. Take that turn. Take it back. Even if it's not a combo starter throw like Law, at least you get the momentum.
Yeah, I was like, this kind of throw is especially cheap just because of the reward you get.
And it gives you a better way of dealing with these characters with high-profile armor moves.
This first game was like completely free. By the way, he destroyed him.
Oh,
the blend tech.
Put him in a blender. Make a smoothie.
Activation here.
Heat burst.
And he's healing up. He's going to heat dash cancel the follow-up here. This is a lot of damage because he has range as well.
Yeah, that's true. 15 seconds left on the clock.
Bro, Jin is crazy. He's going through
anyway, the top 8 for this was 6 Korea, if you could believe it. 1 Japan. And the last person was Shadow 20Z. Shout out to Shadow 20Z, and they made it. So only 3 countries made top 8. No Philippines. Pakistan couldn't attend, unfortunately. So if you're wondering why none of the Pakistan guys are here, they got some real life shit going on in Pakistan. I don't know too much about it. Yeah, exactly. Like KK says, they're getting bodied by geopolitics. Some crazy shit is going down over there between them and India. And I don't know the details, so I'm not trying to take one side over the other side. I just know they're fucking beefing right now. That's what I know. They are beefing. I'm not going to try to get into whose fault it is or what's happening or why. It has nothing to do with TSA. TSA is America only, bro. This is in Japan. TSA got no jurisdiction, this motherfucker.
That last round got kind of dicey too. Mao was having a lot of success with the particle barrier. He got a
I mean, I won't necessarily say it's his #1 move now, but it's pretty good. And he has a new little weird follow-up thing. So you do down, down jab into 2, and then he does the down punch, and he has this follow-up little load that he does after. It's pretty good. It's a useful jack tool.
Yeah, we in the EVO arena, of course.
Main reason why you gotta use down jab well with jack.
You are able to get a knockdown into the wall, or you can potentially do some damage.
Oh yeah, I forgot that this happened during this game. Man, so this one apparently, right? Apparently you can see it here in the thing, but apparently the person that paused was I think they scored the round for the wrong person or something like that. I'm not sure what the chat talking about that during it. I think the person they gave the round was the wrong person they were supposed to get the round to.
Because the way locking up
they thug it out.
Yeah.
Historically, by the way,
it's not fun to deal with, especially when you're a big body with a.
Okay, so here we go. See the rest of it. So they gave Mao Il the round, but I'm pretty sure that they were the one that paused or something like that. And Mangjo was supposed to get the round. Something like that.
Okay, nice. I like using the little dragon slide shimmy.
Once again, he tried to use the particle
this is gonna hurt.
I don't know all the details. There was a lot of confusion about what happened during that.
Off the wall. Dragon Cannon to close it out. That's exactly what I mean. You said it yourself, Mark. He's not going to be able to keep getting away with that particle barrier. And we already
Lord got changed a lot in this version. He has easier DSS now, so you can stance transition and just pretend you're like a Lars or Azucena, and you get the stance really easily. But then they took away. He used to be able to do counter hit while standing 4. And then he could DSS and get a follow combo. That's one thing that's gone. And so you see kind of a shift in how people play Law now because of that. Some of the old guys don't like that change because they were into really practicing the while standing 4 into DSS tricks. Oh, word, Kyle. Well, you came at a good time then, my friend. Stick around. We're going to watch through this whole thing tonight. That's my plan.
He got super lucky there.
Drop it on him.
Okay. Mel burns the smash. Runs right into another heat smash, and Mangja now up 1 round here, trying to take the second game.
Fine.
Let's see what he does here. How's he going to deal with this?
And look at him, just second guessing now, going for some of these options.
Nice punish.
He was having a lot more success earlier on, especially had a lot more confidence in the jackhammers. Now all of a sudden you see.
Yeah, for real, this is the first match, and this match had an equipment malfunction too, so it's hard to look at it.
Love the delay.
Counter.
Oh, that's right, I forgot. He did a godlike down 2-3 during the set, didn't he?
Reaction is that's a trade, another trade, likely still in Mungja's favor.
Back 1+2, and then trying to fish for a counter hit, not gonna get it.
Strong Zero, you know, if you order online or if you get it from a Japanese shop, they always charge so much. Part of the reason why Strong Zero is clutch is not just that it tastes good and it gets you fucked up, but it's like $1.25. Versus once you start paying $2 or $3 for a can of Strong, it's not as good anymore. Yeah, I don't know that pause really mattered that much, considering he kicked his ass.
That was crazy. Oh, they hug it out. They thug it out.
Well, thank you, Kyle. I did put up some videos on YouTube for you guys. Pac-Man and Kyle. Hopefully you guys caught them.
You're seeing like natural, like.
I find that people that are subscribed to the channel are not seeing my videos sometimes. I'm not really sure what's up with that.
You talked about the particle barrier. We talked about.
I've been getting people messaging me, Spooky, I'm subscribed to you, but I don't see when your videos show up or something weird like that.
And on top of that,
Yeah, pretty much, KK. Like once you start paying $2 or $3 for a Strong Zero, you're paying too much money at that point. That's like the point of the drink is that it's cheap. You walk into 7-Eleven, you're like, just give me a Strong so I can get fucked up and go to bed.
Interacts with the options that Mao Il was using, especially the great success in game 1.
All right, well, that was the first set, guys. Not a lot to say there. These sets really get crazier later on in the sets versus the first couple are more like built in the hype.
I'm all about control.
Oh, okay, this match was crazy. This is one of the crazy ones.
The red rank, you know, I appreciate the mudslinging a little bit.
Both sides. You talk on both sides.
He wasn't just
well, with Twitch, it matters less because Twitch has never been too good about telling you what's up unless you follow. But
have not reached the skill level enough to actually.
Yeah, I don't know what causes that.
You don't understand it now, but
shit
you can
sucks.
and you will. And here's how you do that. So even still, he's educating the people while he's still learning the game himself. And he has always been that way. I remember going.
My channel's all fucked up. It might have to do with the fact that it's a very old channel.
I will win the tournament, and then I'm gonna sit there and
It's
play
like
a set with everybody. That's the kind of player that he is. Is one of the reasons he's sitting up on this stage. It's one of the
Oh no, Lee could have lost. Lee could have lost. Believe that.
But on the other side, man,
He definitely could have
Mulgold,
lost.
this was the
He
golden
just
kid, especially towards the
beat
end of
everybody.
Tekken 7.
He
I
just
think a lot
won.
of people out here in
I
this
know it's weird to
were
describe
singing
it that
his
way,
praise,
but that's what really
and
happened. He
showed
just won.
why last year.
I'm going to
Insane
ask you guys what you think. Is it going to be Claudio or is it going to be Fengway?
I
feel like these guys
Claudio.
okay, okay.
I was in Claudio.
Claudio is an issue, bro. That guy is an issue in this game.
Man, if you're going to have powers, you
Oh
better
yeah,
be
that
an
was
issue.
the
Yeah, I'm about to say, man.
All right, here we go.
I
The
put those
classic
VODs on
Brian
YouTube
Jerry
also.
with me
That was the
and
NorCal
Mulgold
tournament,
with
the one that
Claudio
PR
going
Balrog
to the
won,
race to
Pac-Man.
to face off later
It ain't
on,
easy,
you know,
but
in
he
his
did it.
finals. Let's see
He
who's
just
gonna
won.
go.
Midnight Siege, another one of those stages you really
Oh yeah,
gotta
that's what I was gonna say. So this set, notice that at the beginning, Mulgold is using back one a lot, and so when he's using the back one a lot, see, he's giving me a lot of trouble. But later on in the set, you're gonna notice he stopped using back one. I'm not really sure why he stopped using it, but that's definitely part of the reason why Mulgold lost, is he stopped using back one for some reason.
In those things, you really have to pay attention.
Your chest.
See Mulgold 2 representing all the classes.
Tried to
Here we
sidestep.
go. Immediate smash from knee.
It's hard to
Has
sidestep
ball
after that
control.
if he
Get
goes for a
low
quick
kick.
mid.
Down back 1+2 from Mulgold. Now able to get a little bit more space. Spinner Rooney going to get the spin at the wall into the rage art.
See, that first round, the first half of the round, he controlled them with back one. And then the second half of the round, they slugged it out, but he was ahead, so he won.
That way you don't even have to worry about the threat of heat or rage. But once again,
But that was the main thing that helped him there.
Going in, Mulgold capitalizing on the lack of.
What he was looking for with the
Okay,
hop.
going for a little straight pressure here.
See knee
Machine gun
representing the
blow.
mids. Nice mix of just mid and low attacks here in close range.
And I will say this about Mulgold.
I mean, he didn't need me to coach. He was getting coached by Infested, I think. Knee. I believe Infested was telling him what to do. Chanel was there too, of course.
He will pick you apart. He will be like, oh, these lows are working. We're gonna keep
I'm not
doing
sure how
these
far
lows.
Chanel got in the tournament, but the semis was like a bloodbath. It was all god-tier players. All top 8 capable players all had to fight each other. Shadow's mad nice. I don't know how. I know Shadow got body in Noosa's bracket, but I don't know how the fuck he made top 8 this tournament. He's too good. Damn, he stepped in so good that I think he didn't realize he stepped. He just waited for it. Snake eyes. He got a pixel.
Right by the wall, he has to be careful. But the back one, of course, just enough tracking to catch him on the
Mixed his
move.
ass up. He thought a low was coming.
Talking about how he's playing back, but I feel like that's part of
See,
what
there we go,
Mulgold
back
does.
one again.
You really
Notice
don't
that when he's doing back one, he's getting hit by it a lot.
Tekken 8, he still has that dangerous hop kick. He still has a lot of tools that he will counter hit, get the knockdown, force his game, and you don't
Early
want to be a
wall.
part of it. Oh, no,
Oh, he fucked up.
He missed the
the wall
slap. How can you
combo.
slap?
He did get the snake eyes though, got a boa crusher touch.
Pow.
Big reward on that. Here we go, heat activation, knee back to the wall, just eating the mids, no duck.
That was
Activation,
nice.
gonna get the spike.
That's at
Look
the perfect
that
time.
scale combo, of course, but even still, just the movement, the defensive.
Yeah, but King Ray Jr. won a tournament out there. Who else won a tournament? Didn't 2 American players win a tournament? King Ray Jr. won something, and somebody else won something.
You have to think about from Claudio as well. Knee with the pickup.
What you gonna do? How you gonna do with the OG?
Da-da-da-da-da.
You know, you keep it safe. He's not gonna tech roll. He's gonna stay there. Oh, what a jab challenge!
Get your hands the hell off.
Back to the wall, machine
Mids.
gun blow. He's not dead. He is not dead. 5 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, Ty won a tournament. There you go. That's the other
Watch
one.
out. Look, he's getting life back. Oh, I like that. While standing for the
Ty
top.
was the other person
Usually
that won a
would
tournament
fill
out
in
there.
that sequence, but again, everybody has a little bit more health.
A little bit more
in this
HP,
version of the
yeah.
game.
Yeah, King Ray did pretty good. He lost to in Noose bracket. He lost to the the China kid XCC, the kid that he got kicked out of that one tournament, and then they felt bad afterwards. They flew him
And
somewhere
look at
else.
me constantly moving to the
That
right,
kid was the
sidestepping
one
to
that
the right.
beat Junior
It
in
does
losers.
wonders for his defense, and on
2-1,
top of that,
I
one of the
think.
reasons
Close
he's got the
match.
lead in this match right now.
I thought about later on the week maybe watching some of those semis matches, but first I wanted to see the top 8s and just see how it all went
Let
down.
me out. Quick sidestep left there from Mulgold. Holding his ground, but gets the spinner.
Yeah, this is going to be tight. Let's see what he does. There's going to be one mix-up at the wall. How is he going to deal with it?
He couldn't do the other end of the spicy because he didn't have starburst, so it would have done less
A lot of
damage.
times when these combos are gonna kill, even the wall combo damage is a little bit split. You got to be careful.
It gets the throw.
Tossed.
Final round here of game number 1.
Yeah, that XCC kid is really good. All these young kids, they got the young man reaction.
I
Oh.
like it while standing one.
Notice this round, by the way, he didn't use back one.
Right duck, and then get that wall standing one. This is huge. He's going to cash in. Side wall slide. He messes it up.
Machine gun blow again. Going back to the low, trying to catch the sidestep with the wild standing 3. Spins the heat. Nothing left.
Oh, now the hatch is coming out.
Yeah, even Chikara was last year's champ. He didn't even make like
Down back 1+2.
he didn't. Did he even make semis? He got destroyed.
Oh,
Good block.
Oh, No, he breaks it.
Damn, that block actually saved him.
Second hit.
God.
Never mind.
Second hit of the
Never mind.
jab
Okay,
straight into the
Mulgold.
land, gave him enough frames to do the follow-up there. That was crazy.
Yeah, this
That
guy
was
this
crazy.
guy
Oh my
is
gosh,
one of the
you
top
gotta win.
Bryans, obviously, for
Can we talk
20
about
plus
how
years.
Lee is
I don't even know how many years he's
sidestepping,
been playing Bryan.
Sidestepping right towards the screen on some of
He's been
these
playing Bryan for so long.
situations, and it has kept him alive so long. Did not get him the game, but the defense is looking so good.
His primary approach to this is defensive.
Yeah.
You can see him just the whole time just dash and duck, sidestep.
Anyway, he used a technique that he uses technique a lot in Tekken 7 also, but he got it to be really effective in Tekken 8. And you'll notice if you watch what he's doing, he does sidestep and then he crouches after the sidestep. So he does like sidestep right crouch or sidestep left crouch. We're talking about knee here. And with that technique, one thing that's nice about it is that it covers linear moves and it also covers lows and highs too, right? So if it's like a linear mid, he'll step it, and then if it's like a low or if they do a sidestep, it's like a sidestep 4 or something like that. He'll cover that option too. So it's pretty good. It's not an unbeatable technique. You can still stop him from doing that with tracking moves, or you can realign yourself with him first. You can do, you know, in Tekken 8, there's a lot of moves that they're not technically a tracking move, but they'll hit you anyway for doing that. I don't know. Popular style in Korea, maybe.
Oh my God.
That's like I said, how come they both got a bowl cut? Korea, baby. That's why.
Okay, little 1-2 punish there. Spins the heat, jabs him out of the air. I can't believe he
Mulgold
jabbed
got
him
the
out
best
running
bowl
too.
cut, though.
Who is this guy?
They should start calling him Mulgold,
He's a body smoking.
Mulgold, Gold Bowl.
Down back through home man.
That is so
More
different from what
offense.
we always see, too.
For real, his bowl cut is too good.
All right. Look at that. It's so crazy how Knee walks him down with defense. You're walking somebody down with a moving shield.
It's a sideboard,
He got
bro.
a riot shield in front of him.
That's a sideboard, bro.
They giving Knee a lot of credit considering Mulgold won the first game. I don't mind. Everybody loves Knee. I just think it's funny. Mulgold won the first game, and all they can say is Knee. He's godlike.
Okay,
He's
gonna
amazing.
interrupt. Nice knee activation. So he got him. He clipped him.
Even when Mulgold won the first game, they were like, yeah, well, Knee did good that game. He didn't win, but he did good.
The follow-up here, keeping that pressure.
Not dead. Harada, you care.
Oh, he cares a lot.
He cares.
Oh
Down
my
back
gosh.
1+2.
Whoa.
Oh.
He's so good. He's so good.
This dude knee is ridiculous. Back one, like you
See,
said. start
every
around.
time he did back one, it hit. What I don't understand about Mulgold, and I wonder if Mulgold is going to go back and analyze this shit himself. He should have done back one like every other move.
that Tekken 8 is. Look how
For every time he pressed back one, it hit. Or it stopped his sidestep, or it did something good. I'm not even sure why he stopped pressing it.
Both these guys trying to put their knees on each other, bro. All the mids in close range, constantly rotating
He
around.
tried to step it, but
Step in the foreground.
Mulgold
He
realigned.
sidestep forwards
Ding.
now. After the dash mix, wouldn't take a low. Spin a root, just kick you in the leg for it real quick. Activate.
Yeah, man, this ain't Tekken 7. It's not that endless duel. This is
Yeah.
war in the pocket. What's he gonna do?
Duh.
Oh,
Mids
Oh.
again.
Nice.
knee,
Good block and
clean.
punish.
He
He was using down forward 3-2 a lot, but he never tried to duck it.
3 consecutive rounds, and it felt like 2 of
He
them
was
wouldn't
trying
be
to stay
gone
ahead of
with his
Knee
offense.
by preempting it with the
Look how
down
long
forward
that game
3-2.
took on both ends.
So he went
Knee
double mid that
obviously
time,
being a
but
lot
the
more
double mid
aggressive,
one is
and
not safe,
even
obviously.
seeing how Mulgold is trying his damnedest to open up Knee, and it's not working.
I keep forgetting about that quality of life changer. You can rematch with a random
Yes.
state. It's like, man, this is fast. What's happening?
I definitely forgot about that. I'm
Yeah,
glad
but
you said
if
that.
he wants to beat Knee for stepping, that's the best move to use. It's back one.
Time again. Mulgold opening up
It
with the back
tracks.
one, Knee willing to back
You
away.
could even do back one into back one. That's how good it tracks.
Little touch here.
a lot more offensive on the side of Mulgold
Yeah,
right
now
here.
Mulgold now stepping foreground.
This is his
looking for
best
some
tracking
openings.
move, easily. He don't really got. I mean, he has other stuff that tracks just by nature of the move. But as far as actual dedicated tracking move, the best move is back one.
Great step
There's a
from
reason
Knee.
why they nerfed
Bro,
it.
I'm trying to tell y'all, he's
Oh, that was godlike.
the sprinkle.
The fact that he did a 15 frame move to punish that and not like a jab or something is like nuts. I wonder if he just had that preloaded.
So sick.
We haven't seen as much cannonball straight and crash impact in mid-range like
Good
that.
block, damn. He's really good at blocking lows. If this was online, I'd be like, this guy's a cheater. I'd be thinking this guy had fucking low block, you know, the auto low block bullshit that people have.
I love
Solid
it.
offensive game plan.
That
was
he still
great.
lost that
so
round.
defensive too. He's literally taking everything off the table for Mulgold and slowing this game down.
He put him in a box.
He really didn't use those tools that much in the first 2
Oh,
games.
that was
Now
crazy.
he's
He
using
almost
it when
got
they're on
fucked up
point.
for doing that down 4-1.
And
Look at how he's
the spacing.
Look at how he's playing the spacing. Every time he lands 4-1-2, he's been
Damn.
sidestep in the lip.
Whoa, this is why I be talking to y'all real right
What I want to see, was that an actual sidestep crouch that he did, or did he just crouch raw?
He didn't use those tools that much in the first 2 games, and now he's using it, but they're on point.
6, you know, the Street Fighter 6 arcade setup, but I noticed there's no, you know, in Tekken 7 there was still a Tekken 7 arcade version, so you go to the arcade, you could play against people online if you wanted to. There's no Tekken 8 arcade version.
And look at the defense on the side of knee, who still has heat.
You could only play Tekken 8 on console, I think.
Expecting a challenge, maybe?
You gotta watch out for the string too. He has Snake Eyes, he has heat. This could be a dangerous play, but a big counter. Oh my goodness!
Not gonna be enough to save his life.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, Kyle, before about how back one was really the tool that he needed a lot of in the set. That was only a 2 out of 3, to be fair, so he only got so many chances. The main things that Nee did right was a lot of stepping, good low blocking. Crazy how much lows he blocked that were like unseeable lows. That was really good. And his execution was pretty solid. He didn't really drop too much there.
You have to, opponent wants to go.
What's up, Just Frame? How you doing? Yeah, the Odaiba hotel I had was good. My hotel the second day was not as good, but I was happy either way.
And this is, we got a lot of the.
All right, so you've seen the first set of matches, everybody that's watching.
Obama, I know you
now we're gonna go into losers bracket.
Out here, really showcasing some of the cool stuff that is not only related to the tournaments and the games that are here, but also.
Thank you, Freakmaster. Thank you, Nako.
I love that stuff.
Some obscure ones too. Some
really obscure.
Yeah, I saw some people.
Sonic the Fighters, man.
Oh, I see. Did my internet go down for a minute? The chat said the internet went down for a second or something like that. That was weird. Some type of internet connectivity thing because the stream never went down. Maybe Restream fucked up for a second. Yeah, it was alright. Oh yeah, so this was one of my pickups, Freakmaster, Nako, and everybody else. This was one of my pickups while I was there, while they're setting up for the next match. This was the one that I couldn't show when I was doing the ramen stream, that I couldn't even show you guys the ramen because the restaurant didn't want any live streaming inside, which I could understand. But this is the Yu-Gi-Oh, and it's gonna go with the, if you remember, this is the Dark Magician Girl that I picked up a while back. Dark Magician Girl. So the 2 of them are gonna go together on the shelf this week at some point. I gotta find space for them. That's the main thing. I gotta rearrange the show some. And then later on, I'll show you guys the toys from Overlord that I picked up because I wanted to open them up anyway. I might do that at the end of the stream.
So make sure you guys sign up for that. That is also going to be fun. Steve, you were going to say something?
I'm just going to say, man,
most of these the 6-scale ones are the resin style, yeah. But that's what I like. I don't really like the posable so much because I don't like the joints. I'm not using them as action figures, right? I'm just using them to pose them.
The one where everybody's standing, you got the black background,
all together.
And it's like a globe of fighters. That's one of my favorite
Dreamcast version. Yeah,
ridiculous.
The lighting on it is really
My Dark Magician Girl. Well, yeah, I figured if I have Dark Magician Girl and I don't have actual Yugi, then it doesn't really make sense, right? So that's what I gotta have the Yugi. The heart of the cards.
Way more than what you guys can see on camera, just on stage, right? There's a ton of stuff to do out here.
Oh yeah, you know what? Shout outs to Nacon. They're actually providing us the trophy sticks for this year, so everybody in the top 3 for each one of the terms gets a
yeah, pretty good. Those were cheap too.
Those are 2 things I
I don't really like. It's not that I don't like to spend a lot, but you know how it is. Trying to be frugal. Even in Japan, I was trying to be frugal. Thank you so much one more time, Freakmaster with the 67 and Nako with the big 15. Appreciate you guys.
I'm like, all right, yeah.
That's where
Yo, New Mac Chances here too. They got a collab with
my man, TWT was at Tatsukai Tuesday the day after.
That's the good part. SpookyVision, baby. We get to skip all the downtime.
Y'all want to hear nothing from nobody.
Yeah, they're expensive even in Japan now. Like now you go to Akiba, you go to the U shops, and I have to like Google Lens and check everything before I buy something because I'll go look and the same shit will be on eBay like half the price or something like that. Versus you used to go to Akiba and if you went to those U stores, you knew for sure whatever you were getting was cheaper. They had a lot of Nikkei stuff. I was surprised that I had never seen before. They were so pricey. I'm not really a big Nikkei person, so I wasn't trying to pick any of it up, but I was looking, I was like, whoa, these look amazing. I hope they have Triple Z shit like that eventually.
That dude Rang Chu is funny.
The Nikkei toys were looking on another level.
But here we go.
All right, Rangchu versus Ulsan. This one, unfortunately, from what I recall, this didn't go too good for Rangchu. Ulsan kind of had his number at this set.
A lot of people tell you, even Rangchu himself, that Panda's the superior bear right now.
Why Kuma though?
I'm really curious to see why.
Maybe there's a choice for having the gun.
So the reason why they consider Panda better than Kuma is because Panda right now has a 12-frame unbreakable throw, only in heat, but it's pretty good. It's 12-frame unbreakable throw, and then he can do his wall splat, or she can do her little wall splat follow up afterwards too. So pretty good. Both the bears got some pretty good buffs and some interesting changes. One big buff is that the hunting bear stance, the movement's way faster now. So they can go at the hunting bear and they can almost like, it's almost like backdash level speed, like they're just moving back and forth mega quick, which is pretty cool. But in exchange for that, when they do the hunting bear stance, the unbreakable throw, you don't get anything. Excuse me, guys. You don't get anything guaranteed anymore after the hunting bear grab. Also, that move, QCF, the QCF 2-1 or QCF 1-2, whatever the notation is, that move used to be like -14. Now it's only -10. Really good. So the hunting bear in general got better, and some of his mid-pressure tools got better too. But to compensate, he lost a guaranteed follow-up after the hunting bear grab. And some of his chip damage got nerfed pretty heavily too. As well as we just had the patch, not this one that came out, but the one before that. And in that patch, there's like an overall downscaling of what chip does, especially if you're in heat mode. So moves that are good at chipping don't get better in heat anymore, and the moves that do get better in heat, it's less, it's less profound.
That's why he's using it.
Yeah.
It's the heat smash.
Because
13
of course,
frames.
The heat smash is completely different than Homeless, so.
It's the heat smash.
13 frame heat smash. Pretty good.
God, this song is a banger.
Here we go. I just feel like Rekchu's roster is broken.
Whoa.
He got a group select.
Yo, yeah,
He
that's
can pick
fact.
between two bears. This is crazy.
Munch.
Delay, take a bite out of him.
The Revenant.
So he doesn't get anything guaranteed there. He used to be able to do butt afterwards, and you couldn't do anything, no matter how you got up.
Tundra slash kick now. Nice delay from Ulsan.
Oh, no. That's unfortunate.
Oh, dead.
Yeah, bear wake up, back it up, run the smash, and now Ulsan here with advantage. Opening with sidestep.
That's guaranteed, too.
Ah.
That's a three-piece on hit.
Oh, get out of there. Oh.
22.
Oh.
Ouch.
Salvo
Shades.
combo where the engagement and the wall combo. Kick him.
Special bear only combos. That's one of the weaknesses of playing the bears. They're so tall that you get special stuff on them. Oh my god.
Kill, crush, destroy.
Ulsan.
Ulsan. Bringing that back, it seems like. It seemed like, of course.
I
it
never
was back
tried the
and
rig
forth,
headphones.
but
They've been
really like he's
sponsoring
on the way
some
to
of the
range
big
or-
tournaments lately. I don't know if they're any good.
I was about to say.
Not a bear. Like, actually switch.
No.
You don't think he'll go to
I'm always
like,
averse to
I
like
can see Ray
esports
Chu
style
doing
headsets because a lot of that shit's fucking marketing.
Especially in other tournaments and at the local level. I don't know if he'll do it in
For
tournaments.
all you know, they're like the old Beats. Remember the first version of Beats where they would charge like $300 for like $50 worth of technology or some shit? They were putting weights inside to make them feel more heavy and stupid shit like that. I'm not saying rig is like that, by the way.
I want different throws. I want
Don't
different
kill me, rig.
Got the big, beautiful bear here right now. Trying to open up the legs early on here. Ulsan.
I love the little stutter.
Yeah,
Trying
dash
to get
stutter.
a reaction.
That homing attack out of hunting bear stands has been the go-to option.
He switched to
for Ray Chu.
Panda. Unfortunately, he got bad luck here on the Panda pick. So he picked Panda, which is good, but
Low touch, able to interrupt.
the stage that he ended up on is highly unlikely that Panda's ever going to get a wall here. So that's going to make the special throw a lot less effective.
And the pickup after the dash cancel.
Yeah, this is a long combo too.
Yeah.
He's gonna be pushing pretty far. Okay, mix into the tackle.
Oh, he guessed right?
For me.
It's a three-way guess. He guessed
But
correct.
he has heat. He's gonna have some opportunities to heal here.
Can he come back?
And rage. This is gonna be extra damage as well.
The Dragon of the little roll move, it's okay. It's weird what moves you can challenge it with and which ones you can't. There's some moves that you just throw out, some characters you throw out a downfall one and it stops it every time. And then some characters, even their quicker mids, like I think Raven has this problem. You try to do like Raven down back 2-1 and it just whips on that roll shit.
Leo DiCaprio, though. Zap the bar.
Oh, that's an Academy Award winner grab right there.
That's exactly.
It was only down for like 5 seconds, Hugslov. And I never went down on mine. I'm pretty sure that was a Twitch thing.
Okay, nice.
Goes
Goes
ball
for
for
the
the plus
smash
range.
interrupt.
Yo, we going to the beach? Oh, down
Ooh,
the
the sweep.
Running two.
He's had pay us, Rick.
Kicked in the neck.
The Sony ones are pretty good. I use the noise cancelers when I fly a lot.
Hold on, side
I don't
step
really use the
attack.
more expensive, the high-end ones.
Ulsan with the string after on the whiff.
One thing that's different about Ulsan and him playing Dragunov is that he doesn't have the movement of, say, a Kasumi or a Bob, but he is using that pigeon roll to get movement, get space.
He finds mobility.
See, it's so quick
no
now.
No matter what. He's like,
If anything, one thing that I noticed, he doesn't really do, I mean, there's not a lot of fast lows from that stats. He doesn't really do a lot of lows from the Hunting Bear.
Oh, he missed the second hit. Has to be careful.
I'm not encouraging him to add more moves to Honey Bear stance because they already added that new tracking mid claw swipe thing, the Honey Bear down 4-1. That move's mad good. 111. He hit it.
He threw it out. He bet it all.
Full commit on the G-Clef. Rangchu will do that sometimes.
He will.
He kept trying to go for flip mix-ups, and Ulsan noticed that Ulsan always jabbed there. So I think Ulsan was just aware that he likes to do that. He's like, every time that he went for a flip mix-up, Ulsan just jabbed him out of that shit, which is risky. I mean, if you time that wrong,
so that means now
he's gonna get big damage on him. But
one set away from
Ulsan seemed to know. All right, so Rangchu ended up 7th place finish.
Very interesting.
Or they're gonna play it off if they have to.
A lot of times
I like the design on that level list that he has. It looks like it's got a little something to like anti-slip.
But I mean, that's still a big win. I mean, the current TWT.
Yeah, that was huge for Ulsan. I think Ulsan's already qualified for Esports World Cup though. Correct me if I'm wrong.
A TWT champion and just current EWT.
So he doesn't even need top 4 at the tournament. This is all just data for him at this point, I believe.
Oh yeah, who plays against?
I'll be right back 1 second, guys.
Mulgold, I believe.
Ooh, that's gonna be a banger.
Young Guns.
That's gonna be a banger. We're gonna take a look at the bracket real quick. Mungjin setting up our winners final. We already see right there. But like you said, Mulgold, Ulsan is gonna be that losers round 2. But of course, this is one of the ones I've been waiting on.
I gotta sit up straight for this one.
Versus Shadow 20Z. Team Varol, Pinya versus Team Liquid here. And this is one I think for both of these guys too. You know, they're in hot pursuit of some kind of big opening for the TWT, but also again, we've been talking about it all day. Pursuit of the tickets, pursuit of the championship title. That's the thing that's at stake here. And for both of these players, you know, this is a match. I feel like we do not see this matchup character-wise on the.
Never.
I can't think of the last time I've seen a Zafina versus Raven.
Never.
I mean, just look.
This is Zafina super rare.
Zafina is super rare, but also Shadow has been one of the people that has been said for a while, like, yeah, Zafina's a little different, but she's still good. But also, Shadow will play Anna. He will pull out the Anna. If
all right, sorry about that. I'm back,
crazy,
guys.
He's like, you know what? I don't
Ooh,
think
happy
you know
to be
how deal.
back.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play the Anna. Now, I'm really curious because I'm not.
I got some
100% sure
photos
what
and
character
video
Shadow's
I'll
gonna
try
go
to
with.
put up at
That's
some
why-
point.
that's
I'm
why
not really
I'm
sure what the
excited.
best thing to do with all the photos is. I might just make a video that's like
I feel like Pinya
like almost like a
locally is probably
slideshow
have
style
to experience
video or
both of those.
montage style video. Technically, it's not a montage
Curious
if
to
it's
see now
only
that- now that you put
photos,
that in my
but
head, just
I had some
assumed
good
Zafina.
sushi.
But now-
I had
but he has
ramen
been-
a
he has
couple
been running Anna, and I'm
times.
like, but would he do it on this stage in this moment?
Some
don't know.
soba
We'll see.
noodles. At one point, they were really
man,
It's
good.
a race to 2 still too.
Claudio,
Yeah, it's still first to 2.
You
Yeah.
still got the Claudio
other stuff
that is
too.
there.
Yeah, that's true.
And he's never been one to shy away like, oh, well, I fight.
I think I'll save the co-op cup stuff for tomorrow level
that.
slide.
The problem
Just
is
because
you only
it's
get 2
by the
chances.
time we're
You
done
got
watching
3
Tekken, I think it'll be
Yeah.
late.
It's one thing if it's long set, but in the first to 2, I think that you have to have that decision like
Word,
you
Funk.
have to already kind of get on stage knowing what you're gonna do,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I mean,
Ah,
look, that's why I'm
interesting.
sitting on the couch. I
Yeah,
don't
they
know
were
what he's
the
doing.
ASI guys, the
I don't
Golden
know
Lever
what the-
guys. They were
the
going
options
big
he's
at
going
EVO
with. Like
Japan.
you said before, I'm sure he's thought about like, hey, how much experience does he have to deal?
They were going
How
super
much
big
which
at EVO
characters
Japan.
will he have the least experience?
One more
with?
second, I'll be
And
back,
do
guys.
I
Just want
really
to check one
care,
thing,
you
and
know?
then we're gonna skip to the next match.
Well, look, guys, we're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, more of the Tekken 8 Top 8 here from EVO Japan 2025. Don't go anywhere.
PlayStation tournaments are on PS5, featuring the biggest games.
Oh, perfect. Let's skip this. I came
More
back at the right time.
players.
I was like, I'm going to go to Japan. They were like, girlfriend.
We went over the path that these players
Perfect.
went
All
to
right.
get here. Shadow
Came back right on
dog
time.
won in losers bracket.
Yeah.
Pinya not too.
Ooh, I had
not-
to jump on the
not
scale
too
just now because I was
side.
curious. I
Shadow
definitely gained
losers
weight. I need
right?
to exercise a lot this month.
11-1 to
if I
make it here.
can.
Shadow played a lot of matches to get here.
I mean,
Can't be letting the weight
even
move up.
more
I gotta
so.
move that weight now, which is
whenever
crazy because I walked
I've
around
seen
so much in
I
Japan. I
just
still
think
gained
about
weight.
how
Goes to show you.
crazy his Master Raven was. And then even more so, the changes, like you said, that Raven has in this game. This character be getting freaky out here, bro. I'll be scared.
I hear
like,
you,
bro,
Funk.
Stop it. What are you doing, you know?
All right, which one y'all want to see next, guys? I got the Overlord toys,
Yep.
or I have
especially
the Chucky
later
and the
in
Bride of
seven, felt
Chucky.
was the main representation of pushing this character forward.
Oh, yeah.
In terms of
We'll play it by ear. Let's watch this match first.
Awesome. I remember
This
he
match,
beat the Bears
unfortunately,
tournament.
Yeah.
you guys already know this one didn't go too great for Shadow.
In big moments, you've seen him kind of panic. Maybe is he just feeling all the time? I would be.
He had a hell of a path to top 8 too. He lost early, like round 2 or round 3. So he had to play. I think he had to play 11 matches to make it the top 8. 12 matches. It was like a high amount of matches. Shit was crazy. These are both the only representatives of their country that made it. Pinya was the only Japanese player, and Shadow was the only USA player.
Yo, just kill me. Don't turn me into a tree. I gotta watch everybody else live. That's crazy.
What you mean fruit comes out of the tree?
Where does it
I
come
won't
from?
say I was surprised that Shadow didn't play Anna, but it would have been nice if he had a 3 out of 5
There's
because
something about that story that cuts deep.
if he had a 3 out of 5, then maybe there would have been an opportunity there to play
knowing that stuff.
Anna.
Growing
Maybe.
up with it.
Yeah, no, that's
I mean,
facts.
we had this
That's
conversation
facts.
about Bleach. I'm not going to say specifically what the Bleach conversation was, but you know what I'm talking about. Why? Are people so emotional about
There's
it?
something about brothers from Tennessee. They love
Bro.
Bleach.
They got a
They
Bleach
love
church
Bleach.
in Tennessee, bro. They got a
It's
Bleach
specifically
church.
Tennessee,
It's
too.
just Tennessee, bro. You be out anywhere. I was at Coachella. Dude walked up to me. Yo, you like Bleach?
I can't explain. Where you from? Memphis? Like, what is it? What is it? There's something in Tennessee, man.
That's funny.
All right. Pinya got the
I've seen
headset
like
on.
2
He's trying to
episodes of
lock in.
Bleach. I'm not a Bleach
Shadow
person.
don't need none of that.
I've seen 2 episodes of Bleach, and that's all I
We're about to
seen.
get it
I know
started,
nothing
guys.
about
Here we go.
Bleach.
PJ got the thumbs up.
Finally got the
He
okay.
said
Let's see
Bleach
what
jump
it is.
scare.
It is what we've done.
All right, so Pinya Raven, Shadow Zafina. These are
Coliseum
both.
made a little bit of big
These are 2 of the
mistakes, like a big
lowest
stage in the game.
picked characters.
Classic.
But Zafina, tier list wise, Zafina's a bit higher on the tier list.
Azazel in her arm,
Yo,
though.
Raven at one
wow,
point he
bro.
was
She got a
considered
whole
like bottom
monster
3,
in her own
like
arm.
that bad.
With that.
And this is a whole monster with her
Not
own,
unplayable,
bro.
just didn't have some of the same tools as the others.
Both these characters are going to be throwing a lot of stance pressure at each other. And also, of course, you got to talk about the 13-frame punish side, right?
One step.
Turn parry.
Why?
Got
You
the
see what I'm
shadow
talking
step?
about? You
But
see
yeah,
what I'm
the rest of
talking
this week I'll be watching the Street Fighter 6 matches, the Virtual Fighter top 8 of that tournament should be really hype, and then the Co-op Cup. And I'll also put some small videos, since we won't have a lot of time to stream that stuff, I'll put some small videos on YouTube talking about, I guess, Falcon Ram and my thoughts on him, as well as,
Trying to retain wall control, but
Shadow has all the
what was the
resources
other
still,
big
though. Let's
news?
see if he can
VF5 or VF6, they announced Wolf, but they didn't really talk a lot about him. They just literally showed like a 20-second Wolf trailer. Why does he sound like Trump?
Pinya has always been one of those players that's really good at just waiting for his opponent to come in and then getting him in the counter.
I'm not even mad. I just think it's funny. He definitely sounds like Trump.
there as well. Open the round with the counter hit jackknife. Oh my God, the 4-4-3.
Good adjustment.
The third dimension.
Down back 4.
Oh shit.
Oh man, not looking good for Shadow right now. Pinya starting to run away with it. That is 2 unanswered rounds.
Tartarus combo able to close out
Damn,
there.
that was mad quick. That was so quick that I barely got to talk about what was happening.
Counter hit, guaranteed follow-up, activation.
52 damage. 52 pickup.
Oh, tries to sidestep. Not going to get anything from it.
Bro, he's chopping away at the legs.
Okay, speaking of, Shadow, life lead this time around. He is down 2 rounds.
But of course, he coming into play here. Oh, this
Oh,
is
the
big.
Wolf trailer, yeah, you gotta check out. The graphics are so sick. I don't know what's going on with that VF6 engine or what they're on to make that shit happen. For real, the graphics look fucking omega sick.
Down 2.
Oh, he should be able to close that if he gets the wall.
Damn, that was
here.
free.
4-1 up kicks. Got
He's
the
cooked. That's
wall.
it. He dies. Damn.
Just enough to be able to close out. And Pinya with the opening game, confidence instilled. It's on Shadow now.
That was mega free.
Man, that was 3.
Shadow's
hard
like,
rounds.
damn.
Yeah,
You
man.
Shadow,
We
you
don't got no
think-
Ravens in
Are you
USA.
focused?
We don't got no. That's Shadow's face right now. We ain't got no Ravens in USA.
1 minute
Oh
timer
shit.
I think that says a lot too. Pinya opened this up very offensively. He thinks first to 2 format. I'm gonna throw everything but the kitchen sink at him.
Oh shit.
Basically put
We
no
got like
Shadow to be
one,
able to find defensive
for
solutions
real,
to be
one
able to put him
Raven
on the
that's
back foot
capable of
like
getting
that.
a top 8 out
This
here or
is
something like that.
This is how we've historically seen Pinya run with the Ravens. It's like,
Yeah.
you let him get started, and it's like, oh, are you don't know? Oh,
King
you-
Ray
oh,
Jr.
you
is like,
don't
look,
know.
man, he punched you in the face really hard. You can't let him do that. It's like a fight in Invincible.
Well,
Thank you so much, Saber Ultra. You know, when Mark just starts fighting other Viltrumites and he just starts getting punched in the face instead of fighting back, that's pretty much what King Ray had to say. Look, man, you can't just be letting the other Viltrumites just punch you out like that. You gotta fight back.
He is going in. He is
They'll kill
forcing him to
you.
react.
He's just like neutral soul zone. Like if you're not willing to poke me out of it, fine. I'm gonna just go with soul zone mix.
And it's starting
There
again.
you go.
Here we go. What do you got? Oh, look at that Pinya step. Right
Time
into
comes
it.
up with the
For
wall
real.
step, trying to seal the step.
Okay,
Counter
down
hit from
3.
Shadow though.
Oh, runs right into it.
Raw spinning these low touches, poking.
Oh,
the
that was
snare
scary.
stance.
He almost stepped the whole
Nice step
thing.
into the foreground, able to make the power crush whip. Then
Engage.
finds the engager here. Mid pressure at the wall. Tarantula stance gets spiked out of it.
Yeah, I can't wait till the next season of Invincible. I don't even know how long that's gonna take. It's probably gonna be a while, right?
What I saw too there is Pinya, as he was mounting his offense, he did a lot of jerky sidestep left, trying to open
Sabo
up,
said 1 more month. You don't gotta worry about 1 more month. I'll give you the love now, baby. You're basically there for 2 years. You've been around the universe 23 times, back and again.
Wow.
That's how many eons you've been up in here.
He's going to be susceptible to counter hits from Pinya, and maybe that's.
But I think you do get a cooler icon when you make it in 2 years. I don't even know. I made those icons so long ago.
Oh, the big head. We seen him
Yeah,
do
the
that in
1
the
plus
first
2.
game.
Yeah, he does not want to be in that corner.
Punched.
Not having an area to move, obviously Zafina having great
Fight.
movement, but if Pinya has him locked down there, that is not going to help.
Big whiff here. Gonna take the plus frames instead.
Okay, gets the
Counter hit
hug.
Manticore this time. And gonna get the wall as a reward. Gets the spin.
Oh, still lots of damage on the board there.
Yeah, true. You do definitely get upgraded.
Axe kick. Able to call out the slide like this.
Shouts to all
Great
the
return
skulls
for it. Spike.
and the
Still
skull
moving towards
coins.
the
I
wall.
still gotta
This
make
time
at some
goes
point an
through the
8-year
mid-kick.
one.
Shadow clone's active.
Because some people already are at the 8-year mark or something like that.
Oh, out of
gotta be
range.
careful,
Which
he
is
could've had
insane
a
to
whip
think
punish
of.
there.
Plus frames, and then whip on the parry attempt right into the
Engage.
mid shadow.
Big
Or
life
9
lead
year, I
here.
don't even know.
mids.
Too many years.
I like
I've
that.
been doing
It
this for
forwarded
too
makes
long.
a special move to make sure he cannot get away. And you know Pinya was trying to move. But also Raven still has an option for that. And I'm interested to see how Pinya starts to use it.
Man, good block on
Side
the
step right there for Shadow. Excuse me,
Chakra
side step left.
side step, and then he also blocked. He did side step block too.
Get a big pick
Stop
up,
the tracking
and
for
the wall
catching.
pressure after this time. Shadow
Damn,
step
Pinya's
goes
mix-ups
left,
are
gets
sick.
engaged on.
You can't
Shadow
block this
clone
guy.
there.
Whoa, that was ridiculous.
there
That was
goes the
sick.
wall.
Big round here. He's going to get the wall. He should be able to finish it.
Okay.
This is set-
Important round.
Set point for Pinya. This is big.
But Shadow has been fighting. He has definitely changed the pace of this round here. He's still relying on that movement.
You can't step that? Wow.
Oh, wow.
That's
trying
cheap.
to move again. Pinya picks him up on the wall. Needs to be careful. Not going to duck this time. He goes
Stop
for
the armor.
low 'cause
Man,
he
his
knows.
guessing was,
And
what
out
the
of
fuck
corner,
was
he's
that?
standing
And he's
there.
dead.
And
He
this
dies.
might spell the
Wow.
end of the
Insane
tournament
round.
run for Shadow 20Z as Pinya
Oh,
takes
Pinya's
it
feeling himself.
2-0 to eliminate
He felt
Shadow.
himself on the
Damn.
comeout. He's like, yeah, I'm
That
nice.
first game especially, you could tell.
Yeah, you ain't never fought Raven before, huh?
Sounds
Sounds like, no, actually, I haven't.
Try to use his ability to be able to try to aggravate Shadow time.
No,
Just
actually, I
use
haven't
the
fought a
call
Raven
outs.
before that was any
And
good.
To great effect. Pinya's
We ain't
very
got no
good decision
Ravens.
making.
Get out of here,
Such a
KK.
Pinya
Get out of
performance.
here, man.
He was in full control for most of it.
You try getting top
Obviously,
eight at this
he had a little
tournament.
bit of early moments
Just
where he
have
got that
someone
side
tell you
foot
you're
advantage,
washed.
But Pinya was
It's just such a good shot of getting an extra game.
Shit, I guess Chikarin's extra watch because he didn't even make
You saw
top
him too, adding
32.
That extra layer at the beginning of the last round. Opens up with the down back two. Does not.
Tekken 8.
Oh,
These
shit.
guys obviously
All right, so
some of
Mulgold
the
versus
best of the best out
Ulsan.
of Korea. But only one of them can move on. This is a loser's bracket elimination match.
He said he was dry clean. Damn.
This is
That's
what he said.
crazy.
And this is where
You know that takes like a
see
week,
Ulsan-
though,
Ulsan
doesn't it?
starts off
I don't
and he
even
just
know.
builds
Don't be
up.
stressing me
Depends
out.
on when
He
you bring him
do
in.
The way he act, his mannerisms.
Gotta pay extra to get
Oh,
that next day
They're
dry
gonna be
cleaning.
breaking us so hard, man.
So what y'all want to
Also,
see
when
next,
Ulsan
chat? Y'all
is
want
in
to
his
see
bag,
while we
okay,
wait? Y'all want to see the
remember
Overlord
EWC?
toys, or y'all want to
Remember
see
he was comfortable. He was
the?
Bruh,
You know what? I
walked
convinced
off for
myself.
that
Fuck it, let's do the
grand final
Overlord.
break, bruh. We
I'll start
walked away, I'm
popping
like,
these open while we watch this match.
He's done.
There's
I'm
no
pretty
way.
hyped
And
to see
then
this. Man, this thing
it took
feels
one
heavy.
game, and he was just a
Ain
blast.
Zalgu. Oh shit, it's made by
He was
Bandai Namco.
playing.
What the fuck?
Oh, man,
Hold,
here we
no,
go.
for real,
Still
look.
rocking that gear.
Before we start the match, for real, look. It's made by Bandai Namco. Look. Look at the top. Other side. Bandai Namco made it. What the fuck? I'll be damned. All right, then. They make a lot of toys. You know, there's a Bandai Namco Chun-Li. Have y'all ever seen it before?
I feel like we've seen.
Yeah, get out of here. No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I got ripped off.
And I'm gonna tell you who got it on the shirt. Ulsan. He's like,
You better stop trolling.
I'll tell you, I'm going for the win.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Remember
Wait till you
when
see the
Fang got
Albedo
mad
that
good
goes
at
with
Tekken
it.
7? He was just like, he had the shirt that was like,
He
nah,
bust
bro,
out with it. You got
I'm
ripped
playing
off.
Fang.
Yep. Fang enjoyer for the past 10 years.
That's funny.
Anyways, we're going to go into it. Ulsan. Oh, my gosh.
It's actually sicker on the photos don't do it justice.
And I
It
wanna-
actually looks
I wanna
better
make a comparison between how Mulgold
as the actual toy.
I'm already seeing the difference in how he fought me.
Thank you
Look
so
at the
much.
difference this will be.
Oh, what's up, Virtual Kazama? Thanks for the raid, my friend.
Styles. These guys,
Appreciate you.
they bang against each other pretty well.
Yeah.
We're talking a bit about EVO Japan and how the Tekken stuff went down.
However, defensively, it's quite different.
This week I want to spend a little time. What's today? The 13th still, right? I want to spend a little time this week talking about the Virtual Fighter news and the Quad Cup and everything else also. See, that's different though. Gunpla, that shit's a ripoff. You did that to yourself. You gotta collect every goddamn mobile suit. And even when you get the ones that you like, all the new ones come out. And then you gotta get the transforming suits, like fucking Transformers. Good luck with that shit. Do they even make those? They must, right? I don't even know how that works. How would the transforming suits even work? Whoa, this thing is heavy.
Frequency of attacks that we're looking at here in this matchup comparatively with what we saw him playing earlier.
Yeah, against knee.
You see what I'm saying?
Metal builds, I can't even imagine. Those must be extra expensive. Metal builds.
Still sense of hesitation. I cannot have the same consistent timing
I
against
cannot
this
even
guy.
imagine what those are
Mulgold,
like.
right, immediately just harassing with every
Metal
blow in the
Ds.
book. Here we go. Wall combo from Ulsan, though, right back at you.
$600? Oh shit! You heard my voice cracking just now? $600.
Plus frames here.
Okay.
That's my groceries and my bills for the month, and maybe then some if I'm lucky. For real, I could feed myself for a month with that. $600.
Back one.
More than a month if I'm extra frugal. Feed myself for fucking a month and a half.
Three
2
hard-fought
months.
rounds there for Mulgold. Also,
No, I'm back home.
He's gonna stick to Dragunov the whole
I
way.
flew back
feel like he
early
has
this
options. I know
morning.
He's been messing with a ton of characters.
I was gonna stay an extra day, but I had shit to do. You know how it is. Oh shit, this thing is badass. I'll show you guys after the match.
He's like, my characters need wheels, baby. I need an office chair of options. This is a 3D.
Mostly because I wanted to stream. I was gonna stay an extra day, and then I was like, you know what? Trying to IRL stream in Japan is gonna be too annoying. People are gonna look at me funny.
Sometimes having
The
that
food was
person
good, but
with
I was
the
ready to go
forward
home.
or the
I got shit to
bashing
do.
electric can make all
You
the
ain't got to
difference
go
of,
home, but
know,
you gotta
how your
get the
opponent
fuck
respects
out of
you.
here.
Wait till you hear the static electricity. That wait till you
It's
hear
just movement, baby.
That's just movement.
That's my skates. Zoop, zoop, zoop.
Don't complain. Don't complain. That's the first
Word,
thing I
thank you,
thought about
King.
when you said that.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
Don't complain immediately. See this close range, this range 1.5, this range 2. Immediate difference.
It's still
in
2
terms
out
of
of
the
3.
first game from the last game from Mulgold.
Nice
Slightly
jab
hesitation.
check.
You see him with the dashing.
Mulgold had like a little power up this tournament. He played pretty strong the whole way through.
Great block.
While standing 4, Fisher with the upper.
One of the crazy differences too, if Reina lands a launch, she's gonna put the hurt,
Oh,
especially with the new heat advantage that she has.
Ooh, turn them ankles up. Do it again.
Okay.
Nice interrupt. Not gonna let you
Wow.
charge it.
You can
Side
jab
step.
that?
Engage. Wait a minute. Mulgold spins the rest of his heat. Nice little mini side step. Into the side step 4.
Not that time. He tried the jab. He tried the jab again.
Mulgold
That's what I was like
knows that
before.
you're
Before I was like, you
trying
can
to
jab
interrupt
that.
it.
You gotta be really
Hit the
quick
button,
to jab
let it
that move
drop.
and stop that. It's actually mad fast. What I think about the VS6 Wolf reveal, I think the graphics look fucking godlike, King, for real. If that's what the game is really gonna look like, amazing, right? But why does he sound like Trump?
Still betting on him going back guard like that. Went with the high mix that time.
We definitely going back to the cornball win quotes at 1-9 in this game. I could tell already, just by hearing the characters talk.
Oh, the wall gets one splat. What? The third dimension. This is a 3D fighting game. I bet you ain't gonna hit a button now. Side step to the right just to make something.
Oh yeah,
happen.
you talk about
Spins the rest of
Pinya.
the heat on the dash.
Pinya got really far, and like I was saying before, nobody really knows how to fight
Ooh, side step 4.
Raven.
Roll.
He's
I
not a
said
popular
side step
character
4,
right now.
running 2. I said
So that's
side
one good
step
advantage
4.
that Pinya
Once
has.
Again, look at how he's playing this comparatively to how he fought Lee. So much higher frequency.
But
of attack.
Mulgold was on
And
another
he is
level
just
this
being
tournament.
so
This was
annoyed
the
with ball.
Mulgold
Lee started
that
back
way
dash
back
with
at
the
DreamHack
back and then
when he got
ultimate
winners
attack
bracket
standing
in
his
one of the
way.
most stacked tournaments we ever saw for Tekken 8, and he just comfortably slid into winners bracket like it was everyday work for him. That was the moment I understood that Mulgold is upper echelon, top tier as fuck player.
Rat throw.
Oh,
Guard break.
charge it.
Oh, got the counter hit.
Oh, dropped the combo.
Does it
Man,
God,
never mind. He picked it back up. He picked it back up. It's
Can
okay.
he do it? Can he close it out? He might be able to.
let me see what the
Bop,
damage.
bop.
Yeah, a lot of people said that he's got like the Ganondorf style face. So one thing that I'm wondering about is in the last game, Wolf was kind of like, if you go by wrestler archetypes, he was like a face, right? But then the new one, he's got that mean look to him. What's good, brown man? How you doing, bro?
Engager here, gonna get the wall.
He's
Spin.
he's got that mean look to him now, like the Ganondorf style look. So I almost wonder, is he gonna be like a heel now in the story? Because that would be cool. I want to see heel Wolf. That would be awesome. Then he just fucking backbreakers you or some shit.
Yeah, but you still get this full combo though, and that's yeah.
I don't know, Brown Man, because I'm not really sure what tournaments we're gonna be at together. But I'm going to the next 2 that I go to, or the next 3 that I go to. Goddamn, I'll be at CB main stage, so you won't see me a lot. I'll be at EVO. I don't know what I'm doing there yet, technically, but I'll be there doing something work-wise. And then I'll be at CEO. CEO is the one where I have the most time to talk to people. Yeah, I figured, because his look looks like a heel look. So I was like, okay, I wonder what that's going to be like. 1-1.
Staying alive in this set. Deep breath.
That was a good pick. That was a good
word. Thank you, Brown Man.
I already knew what was going to happen.
I appreciate that. It'll be good to see you for a little bit.
I'm fighting in mud. I can't move.
Shouts to Brown Man, everybody. Y'all been catching his commentary. I'm sure he's been doing a lot of commentary in Asia / some EU events. I can't remember the last one that I caught him at. Oh, yeah, you were there at, I know which one. You were there at.
You could do those poses. You could.
I could. Very JoJo-esque.
What did I just, some Pakistan event or something. I swear I just saw your commentary not too long ago. You and Spag. I can't remember what tournament that was. Yeah, there you go. Was that the one? I wanted to say it was that one. I just wasn't sure. The Korea versus Pakistan, the little 5v5 in the Middle East, right?
Here we go. You gotta show your midriff too.
You gotta expose the navel when you hit the Jolines, bro. You can't just be out here.
Pull out the crop.
Duh.
I told you to wear shorts.
He tried to block the low, actually. He was ready.
This is definitely starting to add up. Mulgold with a big light lead. No
he let it go early, because last time he went for unblockable. He's mixing him up really good.
There you go.
The activation, no step from Mulgold here.
Again.
Damn, the pressure.
That we see Ulsan use.
Press something, I dare you. Whoa, he did press something. That was brave. Whoa!
No heat though, so you can't
damn,
do anything
he got
with
lucky
it.
there a little bit.
Mulgold instantly attacks back, and now look who's on the rope.
He definitely got lucky there a little bit. Ulsan was going in. I like how he uses that sidestep move. I don't know the rotation. I think it's sidestep 1+2 or something like that. This is a new move. He didn't have that in Tekken 7.
Staggered mid strings here. Oh, the wall standing.
He got so lucky there.
Again, of course, he gets Starburst now.
Nah, Reina and Heihachi both have their own little, they have like their differences.
Started to use those hell sweeps first time.
I think Reina overall, I think even though Heihachi has pretty good neutral, I think Reina's neutral is a little bit better than his.
Nova gets spiked for it, put it the wall.
Oh, he had it there. He could have killed him.
Also, Reina got good non-risky lows. Heihachi has decent lows, but outside of when you don't block the first hell sweep and he gets that little mix-up afterwards, outside of that little situation, most of his good lows are like risky. Like down back 2's mad bad on block. Hell sweep, the first one, is definitely bad on block.
Trading Mulgold's favor. While standing 4-4, this time going the mid-mix after. Activation from Mulgold.
Uh-oh, 4-4-2-3. Activate, gets a chunk of life back. New stuff. Oh my
mad damage.
This is gonna hurt. This is going
He gets a
to
heat smash
hurt.
mix up too.
No, didn't go for the stomp.
Oh, he didn't get to use it. That's crazy. Why did he do immediate heat smash for the plus? I wonder about that. He's gonna regret that decision. He went for a while standing 4-4 mix up. That was not the right thing to do. Not even dead, she bitch. Get your ass out of here. That center ass flying. You saw that?
And you can see him like
Ulsan just like, fuck, I fucked up. He's scratching his head. I fucked up. You can see it in his face.
Definitely not for lack of trying.
So he tweeted it out. He's like, I want to make sure I get top 4 at least, so that I can see my friends fight it out in 5th place.
Oh shit. That's funny.
Ulsan that goes out here in 5th place, right? So that means the top 4.
He definitely had that face that says, why'd I do that? Which is crazy. He's such a professional, by the way. I saw him like 5 minutes after he took that L, and I didn't even want to say anything to him, because usually when someone takes an L, you know, they're a little bit salty, so you usually don't want to mess with them. But he just like, hey, Spooky. I was like, hey, what's up? And he looked totally fine. Like he was just like normal after that.
On the couch, I know we can go down a deep anime hole, but we're not going to do that.
Do we need to tap up Tennessee boys
right here
on this one?
I feel like that's the whole discourse. They like, talk to me, Obama. Talk to me. 1,000-year blood war. What happened?
Bruh, there's something about that state. But anyway.
Yeah, Heihachi's stance is, I mean, they both have good stances in neutral, I guess.
That's going to be a big deal, especially against Raven.
But with Heihachi, I guess how hard is the just frame? You know, you do stance and he does the hood, the just frame mid. I don't know if it's 1 or it's 2. Is that a hard just frame to do? Because if you don't do that just frame every time, you get fucked up. You better do the just frame every time.
We're going to see a lot of the bubble. We're going to see it, and I think that's what's going to really control the pace. And, man, I got to say,
but then when you get the blue spark, that's pretty decent.
Who really kind of put this bubble play into the mix, man. Like, they have really...
It's the mid punch just frame. So he goes stance, and then he's got like a mid... I'm not talking about the electric. He's got like a mid punch.
Like you said, you can't sidestep for real with Jack.
From stance.
Really have to overcommit.
I don't know the name of his new stance.
Matchups like this.
It forces every Jack matchup into a chess matchup.
It does.
I should probably look up his move list at some point. Just look at the names of the new moves.
One of the things I want to specifically call out, the way that Pinya plays too, he has to be very careful. He doesn't want to get
Fujin stance. There you go. It's like a Fujin 1 or something like that has a just frame. I'm not even sure how that works. I never tried to play the new Heihachi. I've only ever played him in older games.
Midnight Siege, there are some hazards on the stage. Let's see what happens.
Bro, this entrance is ridiculous.
Remember when he came back? I was so happy, bro.
Witness
when he said,
the results of my training.
I'm like, my man been in the lab? Let's go.
I'm curious to see, too.
He got benched.
Yeah, he was gone in Tekken 7. We had Master Raven instead.
We'll find out.
She was like, get your ass out of here.
That's a
Okay, watched that with Manja earlier, right? Counter hit jackknife. He finds the launch.
Yep, he's going to get the other side of the wall, too. Let's see what kind of mix-ups he's going to employ.
I guess if you're a Heihachi player, you do those, right? Because that's one thing that I never understand. I never played any Mishima seriously, so I know the concept of doing the perfect electric and all that shit, or doing an actual electric and not a regular wing god fist and all that type of stuff. But I've never tried to play against somebody in tournament and then do like perfect electrics every time, or do electrics and all that shit.
Using the armor from back turn. I love the fact that he has like a bevy of options from back turn. I don't actually love it, but it's good for Raven.
That's something I was curious about. Stuff like running 3 as an advance for Pinya. How is that going to interact with?
Damn, he's mixing. He's going low a lot.
In terms of neutral, especially at that far range like that. You saw immediately. Mulgold willing to put it on the table, but just like that, Shadow Clones at the wall. Pinya right back in here. Momentum on his side.
Oh,
4-2.
Rocket kick. Okay. Going back turn. I love
Good
that committed to the
too.
low. And look at the Stonewall defense. Yo, make some noise.
Make some noise, Steve.
Yo, Mo, it'll make some noise.
Fisher with the upper. This time gets the windmill kick.
Defense looking a
No,
lot
wrong
more
punish.
solid.
I think that one's only around 13 on block, something like that.
Yeah, back up. Back up.
Yo, Lars you're not lying, man. Lars is pretty nice right now. I was a little surprised that nobody here had a Lars on deck. Arsa was practicing Lars a lot. He played his Lars in the Middle East tournament.
Single game and set that we see for Pinya has been.
He got lucky against, who was it? Was it Mulgold that he got lucky against? Or Ulsan? It was one of them. There was one person, it was definitely Mulgold, right? There was one person that the last interaction at Mulgold at hop kick, he would definitely killed his ass. That match was amazing. I was getting hyped the whole time.
He was ready.
He had the patience.
But if Mulgold had hop kick at the end, he definitely would have killed Arsenal.
Be careful, he's getting too comfortable with these pokes.
Yeah, that back turn down to that new attack.
Our word.
He's willing to go.
So yeah, he's trying a lot of Lars.
Mix up the power crush earlier.
Here we go. He has love. Oh, he missed the second hit.
He broke.
Break again.
Nope, he's ready.
Show him all the
Give him hell.
He's ready, baby.
Right now.
Take him through the command list.
Through the fake outs.
You gotta be careful. He has heat.
Yeah, same.
He can't get zapped. He can't get zapped. Oh my God.
Blend tech. Don't breathe this.
My man's got the
Blended a ninja.
Arms,
He hit him with the Chuck E. Cheese arms.
He's right. Man, them things used to scare the hell out of me, man. Bro, they was like, we taking you there for your birthday. I was like, don't take me to that place. What the hell?
But the jab jackhammer string able to win out here for Mulgold. Testing him now with these jabs. The low jabs able to interrupt, but again, the axe kick.
That was big.
Able to crush the
Oh my God, max damage.
Wall with the install on.
He did like a Tekken 7 Master Raven combo at the wall just now. That was sick.
Oh, jab challenge gets the counter hit. Try to get the wall splat, not able to do it, but Soul Zone power.
Not ducking, no.
Soul Zone forcing
Man, every time that people make jokes about me on social media, all I could think of, I feel funny for calling out main man like this, but it's still funny as fuck to me, is when he was like, hey, hella scrub, man.
If he starts riding that wave of energy, and if he starts feeling good, it shows in his play and his decision making.
You got to think about it, man.
He called me, man. He said, hey, hella scrub, man. He didn't even spell scrub right. He wrote a P. Hella scrub, man.
He's like Eddie Murphy right now, right? Just sitting in the cockpit. I've been waiting for this.
That shit slayed me for at least a
And
week.
again, it's like I said, I feel like there's been a sense of pressure on him just because everyone else on his squad has had some level of success.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm never talking shit to Lee in my life after that. I'm never saying nothing. I ain't saying nothing but what's up, Lee? Good job. That's all I'm ever saying to that guy.
I'm going to be very honest.
I'm never trying to beef with none of his takes.
But everybody else.
I'm good. What's up, Jury of Wolves? How you doing? Good to see you, man.
Bigger stage here.
We're checking out some of the matches that happened at EVO Japan.
He has been putting everybody through the blender.
This time going to be a little bit harder to find the wall, but now you see the Pinya step starting to come out a little bit. The movement tech, counter hit, jackknife again, willing to challenge in some of these situations.
Obama plays this character, actually. I don't know if he plays him in Tekken 8, actually, but he definitely played Master Raven in Tekken 7. And Tekken 8, Raven, he's a little different, but he only has so many new moves. Most of the moves are the same. Well, I can tell this Albedo figure's mad nice. They even separate all the parts.
Making these slower attack choice from Moel really hurt him. I mean, obviously steering away from like the 2-1s, going more for these lows, and it's really getting him in trouble.
Oh, good thing I broke our scissors. I actually got to open this thing. It's one of those.
I like what he's doing here because he's forcing him to go for these smaller pokes, but then the jackknife has been coming out, stopping him.
Yo, get hugged.
Okay, let's see what he does.
Yo, make some noise, though.
Again.
Word, same. I'm pretty much chilling. I'm going to watch some of these matches, and then I'm going to try to rest again so I can get up early tomorrow. Then tomorrow morning, I want to make some videos reacting to the Wolf trailer. I'll throw that on YouTube and just talking about what I think about Wolf, as well as the patch for Tekken. I want to talk about that a little bit, so I'll throw a video of that one up too.
Right? To get jutsu, bro.
Okay, down back 2-1 this time. Let's the high string rip.
In the evening, I'll stream and talk about probably SF6, and after that, we'll start working on. I don't know which one I want to do first, the Co-op Cup or the Virtual Fighter. I might do the Virtual Fighter first, and save the Co-op Cup for Thursday.
That's exactly what it is. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was good, Jury of Wolves.
This is big for
Oh shit, yeah, after that. No restroom.
This is huge. He has rage.
And he's gonna get a lot of life back.
He's gonna use the heat too. I would do it. I would do it. Get rid of the gray and stuff.
Yeah.
He's not gonna kill. He's gonna put him into that. Makes him still has heat.
Yo,
The 20. This might have killed in the previous patch, but because of the 20 extra health. Oh no, I don't think even in Tekken, the previous patch it would have killed. I don't think. Could be wrong.
All that just to slide in with that low chop and put Pinya on set point against Mao here.
Too slow.
Colada.
Punish and then 4-2 to interrupt. Get the
Pina Colada, I should start calling him that. Yo, Mark was said some crazy shit. What did Mark say? My name is Pina, and I want to put it in you, or some shit. And he said it twice. All the production guys were looking at me like, what the fuck did he just say? And I was like, what do y'all want from me? He's the Sony guy.
Look at the patience. The wall, I said, make some noise.
Okay, quick counter.
He ain't known for keeping it PG. What do you want from me?
Cancel. Oh, so sick. Yo, close the distance.
Oh my God! Oh, he got
And the bubble. We're going to the park. Blow some bubbles, kids.
Mark is a nut.
Final
You gotta
round
watch
here.
out for that
Such
guy.
an important round here. Pinya does not
That guy's
wanna let his
dangerous.
opponent live any longer. I'm thinking he's going to go in. He's going to go in offensive. He's going to pull out all the mix-ups.
I mean, look at the back and forth between these two. Somebody takes offense, the other one adjusts, brings it back to life by defensing up.
Mao really changed his timing up too.
My name is Pina.
Really alternating, especially after some of these jackhammers. Been mixing options, mixing timing.
Oh shit.
Out of
Activation
the air.
spike. Yep.
And now you see Pinya start.
I'm surprised that Mel Ill still loves Jack
Just
so
to be
much.
sure.
Well, actually, what am I talking about? He just got a couple good moves. What's up, Conda? I'm doing good, bro. We're checking out some of the Tekken action that happened together.
That took off mad damage.
Good patience.
Yeah.
Good patience. Boy, ill. Taking a...
There you go.
My man was just looking up like, yes.
He looks so angelic. It's the light on top
Maybe
of
he's
his
supposed
head,
to go
bro.
this way.
So look, yeah, have y'all taken a picture with the Moel glasses,
Trying to
bro? He
figure out
has
which
the
way this
glasses
part
he will
goes.
bring with him, and he make the crazy.
He looks so
faces.
stressed.
That guy, him right there.
Pina's like,
Moel.
oh God. Korean players. That's the look he's got on his face. Oh God,
Oh,
Korea.
His wife's super supportive. I'm sure
I gotta
she's
fight
gonna
these
cry.
monsters.
One of the coolest people ever.
Pulls up the
That's
every
definitely the
event,
look on his
every
face
event.
right now.
Actually, one of the coolest people ever.
Gotta fight
They go
these
out of their way to say
monsters.
hello too. It's real nice.
Always show love. They always show love. Actually, she gave me this bracelet.
That's tight.
Yeah,
Is he feeling himself?
he's definitely feeling himself a little
He's like,
bit.
yo, I'm nice.
Composure.
You know, he hasn't pulled out the victory fist
Yeah.
yet, but we'll see.
Pinya back
I'm working on
ropes.
the
Or
Albedo
even
figure
footing,
right
I should
now.
say now.
It's almost done.
Esports athlete Pinya.
Bro, the
Midnight
adjustments.
Siege again.
The adjustments that came from Mo in that last set were ridiculous. Walled up, knew that he couldn't keep up with the pace of what Raven was going to play at, so instead he picked his spots a little better, picked his moments a little better, and his options. 4-2, one of the best things he could do. Still sprinkling in the low so he doesn't get the mix like you pointed out, but also playing
I'm
back
telling
to
you,
the
that's
game.
more or less what Mark said. Juria Wolves, for real. You're gonna hear him after the set. He's gonna say it. Watch.
Even when Pinya had like a step
I
or
know the
something like
future.
that, still found a way to make the hit.
Mostly
He's
'cause I
also
was
been
there.
able to shut down some of these attacks where Raven
know
is
the
going
future.
airborne. He's been having great success at being able to stop those approaches.
Man, remember when SNK used to have that? The future is now. I missed that.
Raw smash, lower that shoulder.
The future is now.
The
I missed
Brian
that.
Urlacher, there you
Little
go.
SNK.
Yo, the young Dro, the shoulder lean. Yo,
That was the old SNK tagline. The future is now.
Well, crouch mix working out here. Instant break from Pinya. Counter hit jackknife, but not able to get the return this time. Finds the upper.
I'm trying to look at the box to see.
Wants to just take the real estate. Fine. Work
Okay,
the throw.
think it's
Lowe's
this way.
able to interrupt the first activation. Just goes right back to it. And here you
that's
go.
gonna
The
hurt.
rocket kick at the wall. Stomp on him.
Next up, he went for the mid that time.
bro, I thought he chased him.
my
with
Thank
it.
you. Oh my
I
God.
thought he chased him with it.
Oh, gotta be careful.
Thank you so much, Frog. Yo, where you been, Frog Blog? Hope you're doing okay, bro.
He has heat too.
Yeah,
We didn't see you for a little while. We were like, yo, this guy's working or something.
I don't. Yeah, he's still alive.
Guess for game.
Oh my God.
Punish.
That was bad.
We were like, this guy's working all the time.
Yeah.
Is that what you were doing? Were you working?
Momentum.
You were like gone for a hot minute. We were like, where'd this guy go?
Down back two, working the lows.
Jackhammer is.
Okay, word, okay.
That has been missing from this. Jackhammer is the one that has been missing from this.
That's
oh my God.
That's a sequence.
Oh, what unfortunate.
We're checking out Frog Blog, the top 8 from Tekken.
Oh no, not
Yeah, what's
like
good,
this.
bro?
Mao Ill. Spin at the wall, running the full crouch, stomp on him.
Oh, that was a. Oh.
Bro,
What a chase down. What a chase down. Keeping the pressure still.
I said no. My man said close the distance.
Oh, who?
Dude, the runner. Oh my God, the way he is using
Ah,
Jack right
another
now.
low berry. He's going to close that. He might do the rage art here. He should get
He
it.
should rage art, just in case.
He got
Yeah.
it.
The wall into the rage. Oh my God.
He got it. Wow. Take a break. Take a breather.
His Raven was on another level this tournament.
Adjustments that have been made on both ends
sides.
in such a quick succession from round
No wonder
to
he got
round
top
is
8.
amazing.
That round
That's how good his
specifically
Raven was
a
playing.
crazy back
For
and
real,
forth.
shit was crazy.
Wow,
Hey,
what?
what?
He waited the whole set just to
Bruh.
let
It's a little
the
slower.
confidence. The
It's a
confidence.
little slower. You know what I'm
Just
saying?
a little
Like,
bit.
Just a little bit. Uh-oh.
Oh, he was looking for the sweet chin music too. Pinya with the down back two. Shadow clone active. Got the wall now.
Oh, he's
down back
hitting
2-1
everything.
sequence.
Drop it on a big
Okay,
damage.
this is the chance.
Abari heat smash. Mao Ill with rage.
Thank you. Oh my God, the
man.
back-to-back subs. Y'all are too
He's
kind.
moving.
What's good, Bob
Did so much
Coffee?
life.
Hell yeah, it is. He starts doing the Naruto.
Punish. Oh, he got it. He got rage too.
One, and he
It's
has
over.
rage. That should be the end of the run for Mo Ill. He's going home. Pinya is going on. And man, I would love, we need to talk about this. The fact that both of them made the craziest adjustments to make this round happen, to get this W back in there. That last series coming from Mo Ill right
I'm just
there
making
was
sure I put this thing
absolutely
together right. I
ridiculous.
think I might have
What
put the
an
wings
amazing
on
set.
wrong. I
Pinya
think.
has been wanting that for a year. He has been sitting on that. Man, I had to watch my teammates all qualify for EWC. I had to
He's
watch.
in.
He just got in. He just locked
No,
it.
it looks
with
right.
a hell of a set too. By
For
the way,
some reason,
I
the
love
right
how from
wing-
game to game, you saw layers of that matchup develop, bruh.
That was beautiful set.
The barrier versus the ninja parries. And then Mo
Looks
Ill had
off
answers
compared
for
to the
that.
left wing.
He was ready with the back one
mean,
plus
that's
two
just how it's supposed to
several
look.
times after some close quarters parries like that. And you saw the plays and the Yomi layers develop so much around
Yes.
the threats of counters and parries.
Yes.
That was a mad fun set to watch.
Oh my God.
That's why they
bro.
don't give it to us all the time. We don't see
Yeah.
those characters
Yeah.
because it's
No.
too hype. What's up, girl? My name's Pinya. I'm trying to put it in you.
Oh my God, he said it.
That's what
See,
I'm
I told
thinking
you.
about when I see that smile on
Look
his
at Steve.
face.
Steve is like, bro, you trying to get me in trouble?
EWC.
Don't you know they're kicking people off commentary lately? Look at Steve. He's dying.
Bro,
He's like, you didn't just say that, Mark.
I didn't know it was a competition.
We're waiting for you. We're waiting for
Hey,
you.
you gonna be waiting a long time. It don't go. I ain't got one of them. I ain't got one of them in the tank. I can tell you that right now.
Mark.
Yo, that set was crazy. Oh my God.
It was
Dude,
fun.
From two characters.
Yo,
We
yo,
were
you're
just talking about how we don't even see that matchup like that, and we saw layers.
Oh, shit.
Layers of how that
He's
matchup
definitely
was played
wildin'.
across
Mark is a
the
nut.
board. The fact that people would say that extension from the I'm watching a lot of these interact. Down 4 to your Wild Rising 2.
All right, I think this is winners finals now, so let me lock in a little bit.
Looking for the low crush. Those are things.
By the way, this is the Ainz Al Ghul. I didn't have to do anything. It was already built pretty much in the box. But here, take a look. This is the Ainz Al Ghul from Overlord. This is the one I picked. This thing is huge. You could tell because it's bigger than my big ass head.
Winners final. We're gonna run it. Knee versus Mangja. This is gonna be a 1st to 3, and I mean, Mark, we said it at the beginning of the bracket. No, it's no disrespect, to you, but I felt like everybody in here was looking at that
I'm almost
second
done with
match,
the
that top
Albedo.
eight. Knee versus
I'm working on
Mulgold.
the
Whoever
other
wins
wing
that
right
one
now.
puts themselves in the driver's seat going in the winners
But
final.
this is the
That's gonna be
Albedo.
a
I can
big
show you. I
momentum
keep
match.
forgetting that the camera has
I
autofocus.
still feel that way, to be honest with you. I feel like with the way
I just gotta
he
work on the
played
other wing, and then
put
that one's
himself in
done.
this position. If he gets this win,
These
it's
two are going
gonna
up
be-
on the
it's gonna be
shelf.
hard for
Before I go to
anybody
bed, probably,
left in this
I gotta
bracket to
find a
go
good
over
spot
this
for them.
2 sets like that, man.
Yeah, it looks really
I'm gonna tell
good.
you right now, you can't
These were
even
cheap.
blink and
The
think
the
that Mangja
Albedo was
may
around
not run this.
2,900
You
yen,
can't.
and
You
the
can't.
You gotta remember, these guys have been playing against
the
each other
Ainz Al
for
Ghul
many
was
years.
I think
Mangja
3,500
is not
yen,
new.
something
You
like
might have
that.
heard of Mangja
Right?
just recent years,
Right,
but this
talk
is
to him,
Mulgold.
Mark.
This is the original law player that used to travel, go to SBO tournaments. He's been around. Anyways, they're gonna get into this.
Been
I
around
gotta
the
call this out
world.
as well. What the hell is that on the screen?
What the hell?
That is
That was an
unlaw.
accident. That was an
Okay.
accident. That was an
No,
accident, right?
he picked that on purpose. He had been saving this.
Intentional.
He's been
guess
streaming
so.
with this character too.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Oh my goodness. He
Damn,
knows
looks really
something.
good.
Well, I mean, to be fair, a lot of players have been going.
She's
for it
doing
in
the
pocket.
4 like he
She's
does at the
very
end of the
high
tournament. I
value.
just
Longer
realized
set,
that.
too.
Yep.
Longer set,
Knee
longer
when he
set,
went, he
you
did the
know.
4. That's what
Hey,
Albedo's
step
doing right
on
now.
long,
Look,
when you play long sets
she's
with
doing
some
the
players,
4. I don't know
go
if you
up
can see
against
it.
knee, you get body.
It's got the same pose that knee did. That's
With
funny.
That movement, though, opening up for some whiffs. Waited on the response from Mangja, comes up with the counter hit knee, and look, he's in the driver's seat here.
Leave
Waits
the
on
body
it,
smoke.
delay,
Yeah, Overlord.
smash, and then the down body hit just to be able to close out like that. Let's go, knee.
Even before this game started, I wanted to ask you guys, what did you think about the character variety in the?
No, I like this pick from him. Lydia's really strong right now. People don't realize.
I'm telling you, bro, like, the fact that we're looking at this top 8 with a bunch of different characters, yo, break the glass.
She might be top tier. She's like
Yo,
that
break
good
the
right now.
glass, chop. Ooh.
Good block.
That was really good. 1 down 4 right there.
Your stomach.
Don't give him an inch.
I like that. Going to the low instead.
Crush.
And let's
Just
see
in
the
case you did a
adjustment.
job or
One
something like
round
that, it
apiece
would have
here.
crushed.
Mangja making waves with the Lydia right here.
Yup.
She don't really got a lot of good
Look at this
knockdown
slow-paced
lows,
game.
so she
Lee
doesn't have
trying to pick
really a
apart
hell
Mangja's
sweep
run
style
for.
move or anything like that.
Foreground step. Constant foreground step. See him just dashing in, checking the low here in a big way. Coming up with
She
the
was
snake
hoping
eyes
for a
here.
free mix.
Oh,
Ooh, yeah.
went for something right there. Gets hit by the heat
Thank you,
burst.
Stars Aligned.
Vulcan
Thank you,
punches,
thank you.
testing him right now. Step with him after the activation.
Oh.
Mangja now.
Caught
Stance
you
mix up.
ducking.
Low body punch. Runs
Gets
into the
hit by
smash,
the smash.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
Looked like he tried to step with it too.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Tried to sidestep, call out the heat smash. I mean, it's not a bad option, but you got to do it maybe a little later than that if you actually want it to be successful.
That's really what Manga's trying to get in a position where he can just run this mix, but baby, that's neat. You give him that step, you give him that whip, take him to the skies, take him to the walls, activate. Low touch just outside of rage.
And you can see Knee backing off the gas, too, just waiting. Knows that he's going to use that heat burst. Look at the sidestep, bro. While rising 1, you should be dead. And Knee is going to take it to a tied round count here in the first game.
I have no idea how this is even on rounds. Knee's defense and his movement have been so good. He's had such high impact steps and just being able to find huge whip punish opportunities and put him on the wall. While standing forward, just back off now.
Small
That's what it
pokes,
looks like. Yeah.
nothing big, nothing big. Look at the sidestep.
He's constantly looking for the opening, and Mangja, you're going to give it to him? rotating around that foreground step, and here we go. Just outside of rage, once again, same situation as last round.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but you know,
Charge it.
a lot of characters have
I
risky
just
lows
thought
in this
about
game.
Falcon
We
Wombat
just talked about
back.
Heihachi
I just did, and Jesus.
not too long ago, and Heihachi don't got he's got like all of one low that doesn't get him launch punished on block,
Movement
pretty
right
much.
now is, oh my God.
God damn.
He is
He stopped so many stance transitions that set. That's one thing that helped him a lot.
It's the defense.
I struggled with that against Lydia because she got so many good ways to go into stance, and some of them are especially good when she hits with the move. Some of them are still pretty good if you block the move, but you could often interrupt what she's doing.
Yeah, maybe that was the bet for Mangja. Maybe I can pick Lydia, get him off balance for one game, steal, if I can steal a game.
Can you put knee off balance?
Yeah, I don't know.
Ain't that what a knee is
Balance,
for? It's for the
cooldowns,
balance.
remember that?
I know
Team
that.
balance. We watched that match not long ago, actually, the team balance match. I am the
Yo,
Knights.
Brian is so cool.
I
But
like
this
the little
outfit,
touch with his tongue out. I mean, that's big. Oh, bro, that is the GOAT outfit.
I'm just
Shout out
saying,
to
though.
Bruce Lee. Rest in peace.
I'm just saying,
Rest in
bro.
power,
I don't know
baby.
whose idea that was, but
All
I
right,
love
this
it.
time he's going for the
To
law.
the wall.
Oh, man, we're on this stage?
The EVO arena where the bad guys hang.
Villains, huh?
They planning on robbing
I
the bank
actually
right
did
now,
want to see
bro.
Lars during this top eight. I
Like,
wanted to
yo,
see
I'm
how
trying to
other
take
people were
King
going to
from a
answer
baby right
some of
now.
his stance tricks.
Who's got eyes on a baby? I want its case. No 1-4 and still. just
Instead, we saw
small
people
tech,
picking
not like
their old
really
standby
big
characters for the
options.
most
Going
part.
forward gets the slide though.
Yep.
Why don't you just play double bears? Shadow didn't even try Anna. He just played Zafina.
But, you know, he's one of the best in the business when it comes to it.
And look at how Lee is using movement, the double dash forward jab, just to make sure, even if you do go
Right
for a
there.
side, dude,
Bro.
slash kick, little down forward,
Oh,
side
He
step.
stepped it. He stepped
Oh
it.
my God!
He could have done jet upper.
Cutting him
He
like
still
a
got a
knife
combo.
here. Look at the time. Look at the time.
He's got rage right though. He's got rage right though.
Oh,
Damn.
He's got rage right,
Nice
though.
combo.
He didn't use it.
Oh, doesn't
Back
need to.
one. I
Don't
don't
need to.
need it.
that
Well,
was going to
he-
get close. That was crazy.
I don't know why
The
he did that.
sidestep, bro. Oh, got him. He got a move. He tried to sidestep there. Ran
could
to the
go for
down
wall
forward to
explosion.
Yapa.
Classic
Oh, no, the
usage
wall
of a
actually
down
messed it
forward
up.
too. On the walls. Sidestep to the left.
Damn.
Did he get the
Ridiculous
first?
war
Did he get
ender.
the
Holy
stage
fuck.
explosion?
I love that move.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Time for nunchucks.
Yo, the cannonball straight, you got to watch out for that move.
That move is sick.
It's like getting hit by a coconut.
I like the way he used down back 3 there to preempt him. If he had tried to do a slide or something, it would have gotten interrupted.
His life bar can deplete. Oh, my God, here we go. You better be
Ouch.
careful how you get up.
I think
You
he got
better be
over
careful how
low.
you get up.
Good
I'm
block.
pretty sure he
Good.
got over low.
Whoa,
Wait,
he
wait,
bet it
wait.
though. He bet it.
He's not dead. Harada,
He was hoping you
do
press on
care.
it. No fucking
Harada,
way.
you do care. Looking for a duck, maybe a sidestep. Got a little
Good
light back,
lows.
not enough to survive the exchange.
Oh,
13
my
seconds
knee.
left on the clock.
He is so ballsy. For those
I love seeing that little
Bro,
depth.
he knew exactly
Death
when
animation.
he
Oh,
wanted
my
to go for
knee.
slide, and that's why he
I'm
went
old.
over the low with the heat smash. What the? That was scary. Delay on the string. Challenge with the wild standing four. Spins the rest of the heat on the
Yeah,
dash.
one thing that I didn't like about the SeaWorld Japan, and the chat called it out from time to time too. One thing I didn't like was the setup for the seating was really weird.
Okay.
They had it so that
Keep it there.
More
Oh, the counter
composed
straight.
second. They trade.
He didn't get a full combo, but he got
how
that
to
guaranteed hit
explain.
afterwards.
They
See
had
what he
it
does
so
with it.
that when you
The dancing. Oh!
Big counter hit knee. No resources though. You need to get to the wall if you
How to
actually really want to
explain?
close this out.
you needed like a particular type of badge to seat in like the main seats. Yeah, exactly, like the VIP style seats. You need like a special badge for that. And that shit didn't make any sense. It should have just been fucking open. Just let anybody sit there. So like the first day, nobody had the badge to let them sit in those seats. So the first day on the stream, you couldn't even, and notice that it was both productions, the English production and the Japanese production. You couldn't even show the fucking seats because there was nobody sitting there. There were people standing up. If you were in the background, there was so many people standing up watching everything. I actually felt bad for them. Why the fuck is everybody standing around when there's like 300 seats there?
Trying to keep the pressure as best he can, but Law in heat.
Weird
He gets the
Japanese
parry.
tournament things that I don't
Quick
understand.
sidestep right knee, still had the time to block it. We saw him earlier sprinkling
decided
down
that,
forward two
basically?
after he was realigning with the dash jabs
You
to
know what
make
I mean?
sure he was in his way, making sure he was in alignment so he'd have to block that jab. And he's not afraid of the lows. Not afraid of the lows.
He don't
He's
need
not
to
afraid
be.
of the lows.
That's why I said it was so scary that Manja was going to go for that, because you know he's going to make that adjustment when he needs to. There's no time. Oh my goodness, there was no time.
Oh my
Come
God,
on, bro.
2-0.
Yeah, just none of it made sense
3%
as far as that
HP
system
to
was. It
separate.
just was weird.
Come on, bro. These sets are crazy, nah? Come on, man.
Steve, you get.
I'm
Don't
actually
make
getting
me. Don't make me. You're gonna start. We're gonna get in trouble.
Don't go into defensive
Yeah,
stance.
I'll keep it.
Don't
Real
go into
dynamic
defensive things.
sense.
I know what you're going to do, Mike. Don't do it.
I'm gonna start standing up again.
Don't do it.
Just in case any other commentator wants to know, the only way you can get Steve to not grab your arm is to stand up.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one.
You still gonna take some chip damage.
What are you standing up for? He said you're gonna take chip. That was funny when he said you're gonna take chip damage. That should definitely have you rolling.
That's broken.
Oh my God.
Oh,
He said you're still gonna
He
take
has
chip
this.
damage.
I hope Buck doesn't get impatient.
God
He got
damn
impatient.
it.
He got impatient.
God
The
damn
confidence
it.
right now, man. This is crazy.
And he still got the heat active. The oven's still on.
Yeah, so with the Japanese production, you know, obviously there's not really a lot I can do about that. But with the Japanese production, it was some new team that did it. And so you know how it is. It's like they have the A team will be on the A stream, and then by the time you get to like the 10th stream or something like that, or EVO Japan 10, you know they got like the fucking F team on that shit. Thankfully, it didn't affect too much, but yeah, at one point,
Mom just says, yo, you're getting a little too hype over there.
Yeah,
poor Spencer had to be like, hey man, you guys got like, and then the first day they had like HDR on Guilty Gear. At one point, I was like, this shit looks terrible. They had Guilty Gear with HDR on, the colors were all bright and wrong. You couldn't even watch. Well, you could watch, but it was like burning your retinas by looking at a solar eclipse.
Yo, getting hit by that coconut hurts. Okay, you gotta be careful here. Oh, that low, he didn't eat it.
The Street Fighter stream on Saturday was down a lot. I don't know what was happening over there, but I'm sure that was frustrating because you got a 6,000 or 7,000 player Street Fighter tournament, and you barely got to watch like half the matches. Hell yeah, Facitas.
I am the balance.
This is gonna be tough,
Like
man.
he's Batman. I am the
This is
balance.
gonna be tough, man.
He gave him a charity perfect before that. That's messed up.
Oh,
Anyway, hope y'all are good at YouTube. The YouTube guys are quiet, so I assume that y'all are just chilling.
All right. I
Vibing.
mean, Monk still has the lead here. He's just gonna have to be very careful here. Unfortunately,
No, that had nothing to do with off-stream brackets. They were just down. Like, there was a 2-hour period where you be watching the stream and there was no Street Fighter match. That's got nothing to do with brackets at that point.
I feel like he's used every
Just go
bracket.
grab a match.
If he do Chains of Misery,
Something was
give me a
technically
content,
wrong
I'll
or
put
something
you
like
down
that,
at all,
technical problems.
100%.
Nah, don't do it, man. Don't do it. No, Monk, just stay alive. Stay alive, Monk.
No, it's not happening, bro. It's not happening, bro. It's not happening.
3-0 knee.
3-0.
I am the balance.
To punch his ticket to grand finals on winner's side.
He had his hand out hella earlier. Good games, bro.
He says, soul erase. Let me erase this dude's soul. Erase his presence from the winner's side of this bracket.
See you next time.
Yo.
Good
I mean,
games.
exactly what it says on his shirt. Annoyed. Annoyed that he couldn't do shit. God damn.
What's up, Nine Tails?
It was
So I'm sorry. I'm about to do the 3-point.
What is good?
I gotta be careful, man.
the counter hit launcher. It's all the offense was great, right? Counter hit launcher. You saw him successful reads on several parry attempts.
I had the hand out.
Just the combo selection. He found the.
All right, I think we're
Loki's
close to the
MA,
end.
Just doing taunts, all that stuff, right? His
One of the reasons he's here. Let's
Is that
get
the
into
replay? Oh,
it.
this is the match.
One
Okay.
of the reasons he's here on
So the
this
next
side
match
of
is the
bracket
Pinya
and about to
versus-
be one of them. He's in grand final. The character.
most of the time, even on like heat burst. Pinya, that felt like a panic.
This is the
activation.
Pinya
Right back at-
versus Mulgold next
He's a space
match.
defensive kind of guy, right? And you're gonna go up against a character that's strong. It's probably gonna be Claudio, but if Raven's not partying, what's he doing?
But listen, we were just talking about.
Yeah, I don't know if it was that hot. I guess it was hot in that there was a lot of people inside. But I think if you got 6,000 people in a venue on a Saturday, you expect it to be a little bit warm.
It just didn't work. Will he try that versus Pinya?
So I can't
We're
knock
about
the
to
heat
find out.
too much. I can more knock
Mulgold
the
versus Pinya,
just
the
production
Raven
woes. You know
versus
how it be.
Claudio. This is loser semis. Let's get into it.
It's way less fun when there's production woes. You can't watch right.
Against Pinya. You know that Pinya likes to go for a lot of counters, a lot of parries. Maybe that's going to come into play, or he's just going to walk clean around them, wait for the whiffs.
It is a 3D fighting game.
It is, indeed, yeah. Goes mid, down back two, this time going for the low after back turn.
He blocked that. I love that.
Yeah,
I love that move.
Warhound goes with the back two. Mid-launch at the wall.
Out of range.
Burst, just out of range, but the sidestep for the Claudio classics coming into play here.
I think already the defense or the spacing pressure here from Mulgold is kind of making Pinya hesitate.
Tested him with these knees on those back fours, lets the string rip. 2-1 snap kick. Pinya, that felt like a panic activation. Right back at you though, Mulgold. Not letting you take the tempo, not letting you take
Yeah,
the
Pinya
control.
had a top-tier ass performance. And I think he only played Raven the whole tournament.
You said it's either going to be lightning strikes or it might be real sleepy. And right now, Mulgold is making this a Claudio clinic.
Damn, bars. What the?
Oh, he
Down
got him
for
on the
1-2,
side, though. He's not gonna get a
damn.
crazy combo, but he's going to push towards the wall.
Actually, the combo fixes itself now. Unless you hit them super sideways. But if you do like just one sidestep and you do a down for 1-2, whoa.
Yo,
What?
who's ready?
No escape, buddy. No escape. Good block, -14. There you go.
I like that knee challenge, too.
Yeah.
That back three, locked and loaded. Again.
The jab. You got an opportunity. You still got heat. Getting a little bit more because you're using the clones. Yeah, I see. Pinya step.
Ugh.
Not buckling to the pressure,
Ding.
though.
And now you see
Nice.
the
Snuck it right into his
Didn't
jab.
last long, with
That was
only 8
godlike.
seconds left. We've seen it a few times. We're about to see it again. Hit him with the rage.
So the first time he was willing to just let him cook a little bit with the snake.
I mean, I won't go as far as saying he's a sleeper character.
Second time puts out a jab to try to
But
interrupt, perhaps. Comes up with
I will
the
say that
offsetting
Pinya's Raven's really
counter hit
good.
Jackknife and gets the round for it.
This character ain't exactly
As I
breaking
know,
it up to tier charts. He's just good at playing him.
The back 3 threes again.
Too late on the
Put those
punish.
knees on him.
It's only -10 now. It used to be a -12.
Jab
The back
touch.
3-3. They buffed the frame data.
Oh, again. Not going to get the full combo running, too. But again, just having that pressure pushing towards the wall.
Trades.
Oh,
Still ready to get the follow-up Pinya.
His foreground rotations have been on point and they've given him a lot of opportunity. But here we go. Heat engager from Pinya. Shadow close at the wall. Low snap kick. Out of
Nice.
Comes up with the duck and the while standing one, though. Pinya right back in there. Sidewall situation. Low kick. Break on the throw. Shadow close.
Wow. He made it look like it was the low. That was sick. Good mix-up. You see Mugo lock in.
forehead protector.
Right?
At the end there, he's like, oh, that's pretty good.
From his village.
Now I'm going to get your ass. Oh!
The new stuff. Hold on.
Okay.
Ball
How
push,
you
boom.
going to deal with this pressure now?
That's also new, I think. That for a 3+4 move.
Oh, he got caught again, too.
The little follow-up.
Look at this offense.
I don't know if that's season 2 or just new in general.
You
Activation,
can't
shut down the
leave.
approach, yeah.
He's going to have to use his.
Could have punished better.
That was a bait. He didn't take it. Charge it this time. Put it on my card. Just throw it in the bag.
1-0 Mulgold.
KO.
I mean,
Biatch.
that's kind of a checkmate situation for there because he, as a Raven player, he's hesitating. Do I do the clone? And then he got caught. That's like a third instance in that set alone.
Especially pinned against the wall at
Yeah.
that angle, too.
Yeah. He got chased twice for it. Third time, he just stood there and took it. Rough. Again, pretty close, but still rough.
Let's go. But once again, this is exactly what I was talking about. Pinya's been one of the players that have really kind of forces that game. That's what Raven has to do, right? Mulgold taking it all off the table. You're going to, oh, wow, engage.
Here we go. Starting things off.
Yeah, he's one of the lowest pick characters, Ninetales. One of the lowest pick characters, Raven. Shaheen is also down there. Panda, until season 2, was I think the lowest pick period. Like, nobody picked Panda.
Here we go. Has the
But
wall.
yeah, if he's in the same conversation as Panda, you know that he's not picked often.
The damage.
Soul zone paint goes with the low. Low slide punch.
Ninjas.
Might have a chance again. He dash cancel.
After the 4-4-2. Looking for the highs, trying to crush it with the sweet chin music. 2-4 goes with the low
Toes.
after.
I like it. I like it.
Fast offensive pressure here.
You know, it's very different, too, because towards the end of the round, he was pure offense. Mulgold was having to react there. This is the pace that Pinya wants. He wants to be able to force the offense on him.
Spin that heat.
Got the wall.
No, going to hold it.
There's the back bop. Mulgold testing him with these mid strikes. The
He's
threat of
checking to see if he's
follow-up.
going to duck after or not.
Step forward.
Walls play.
Nice hit confirmed.
He dashed
That was
it
sick.
in.
That's perfect?
Mulgold
God damn, that was a long
closes it
perfect.
out with a perfect nonetheless. This first game, 1 round apiece.
No, this happened this weekend. Gonzalez. This happened this week. I'm live, but this tournament was on Saturday USA time.
No, the Trooper roll didn't hit.
Down hit, got the
Still
low
ready.
parry.
Still ready.
Carrying him with the knees.
El torneo pasó el sábado,
Wall here.
pero yo estoy en vivo.
He's gonna have to be very
Hope that
careful
makes
with the charge.
sense.
Oh my God.
I like Master Raven's design more too, but Raven was the original ninja, so you gotta bring him back. I'm fine with that. I miss when they used to do. They don't do this no more, and I get why, cause extra work. Thoughts on Lydia? She's good. Are you asking because you play Lydia?
Time's wasted.
She's strong.
Another trade.
Trade in his favor. Mulgold.
He challenged, and he's gonna pull off the win. That was a sick challenge.
Oh yeah. Anyway, I was gonna say I think it's cool if
Yes, yes. You got one more. You got one more.
Nice counter hit jack.
I think it would be cool if, you know, there was a time where when you picked Eddie, if you picked a certain color, it became Christy, and if you pick like another color, it would become Tiger, right? I think it would be cool if they did that, and then the same thing for Raven. I think it would be cool if you could have Raven, and then you could just
No, it ain't.
pick a different color, and then you're Master Raven.
There's no way he's gonna get another wall. There's no way.
Oh, oh. Drop it.
Just straight up palette swap style.
1+2.
Okay,
I'll
okay.
spin
Technically,
mine
it's not a
too.
palette because it's 3D modeling, but you know what I mean.
The first one. Charge it. Just throw
There's
it
no
in
way
the
he's
bag.
gonna do it again.
Just think when they make Tekken Tag 3, now you can have double Ravens. They're going to have Raven and Master Raven as a team.
10 seconds. Run up throw.
Break it.
Oh! The third dimension.
The low snap kick.
Back one.
The
Oh
low.
my
What a
God.
comeback sequence there from Mulgold. Yo, it ain't Bull Silver, it ain't
Yeah,
Bull
that
Bronze.
wouldn't be
He's going
bad.
for that
I'd be
gold.
cool with that.
More gold. Put it in a safe deposit box. Save it for later.
Damn. He hit
What?
the pose after too. He's just as glad. Oh man.
All according to plan.
Right?
Hey, yo, I'll help me out. I'm getting fucked up, bro. I was like, bro, I don't know how to beat this guy. You're the one in top 4. What do you want from me? He'd be like, I thought you were here to coach me. No, man. I'm here for moral support.
Even when
Good
he was
luck.
at his peak,
Come
I
back
would
there.
say
See you
Tekken
later.
7, this kind of situation is where he would run in the hurdles and where he would run into, I think, problems with trying to get over.
Oh,
the
Bruce
play
skin
in this situation,
for
right?
Bakuram.
He
That
was
would
able to
not
find
make
something
sense,
that
and yet at the
some
same time, it would be
events,
pretty
find
funny.
something that some top 8 brackets are deep in the top 16 in big events, but it's getting over.
Don't worry, Osan's will be back.
Some kind of situation
Ninetale,
like this, especially
don't
when you get
worry.
in the long set territory,
Osan will be back
where he
very
would find
soon. That
himself
guy's a
kinda getting
maniac.
kept a
He's
little
so
bit.
good.
So especially for him on the back foot here, down 2-0 against
Was that a
Mulgold,
photographer
but
or
you've
was
had
that a
great
stream
day
camera
so
that
far.
guy
You've
was on?
already,
He
again,
had
I
a
think,
big ass 7200 lens on it.
dub,
Ooh.
just being able to qualify and make it this far in a Master
All right,
Plus
let's go.
event. But do you have something left in the tank to be able to kind of put yourself back into the driver's seat here? Because right now Mulgold is sitting pretty.
Osan, I'll call it early. Osan, not only will you see him probably in Tekken World Tour Finals this year, you'll probably also see him in Esports World Cup. Is he already qualified for Esports World Cup? He might already be qualified.
Launching at the wall, driving, down back 2, looking for the 1-4 wall splat sequence out the back turn. Mulgold denies him, testing him with the mid kicks, the mix of the lows. Oh,
He's got
man,
him
with the high
back.
He
splat.
got readjusted too.
It's a
I'm telling you, we need to do something with this bracket buddy idea, 10 of clubs. I need a bracket buddy. They just roll up. Here you go, bro. You forgot your USB cord? I got you. Here's another one.
Pinya, what is
Thanks,
your
man.
answer? Down back 2. This time it's rolling back turn.
Wow, long range distance
Four
low.
circle 4-2. The back turn low. but
Bracket
the
buddy,
down
help
with
me. The
that
console's
sky
overheating.
flat Nova, and here
No
you
problem. We
go.
got you, bro. Here's a fresh one.
Break it.
Thanks, man.
No?
No, we're going to keep it. We're going to hold it.
Yeah, I wanna
want the
hold you on
pressure.
the wall. Yeah,
I want
yeah,
that
yeah.
pressure. Oh, wow.
This
There we
time
go.
very-
Downstairs. They're going to make it all the way to the other wall easily.
Big damage.
He's used the
Carry
back
steal
threes to
there.
juice it, so that'll have extra pushback.
Oh,
Then the
Spicy.
splash damage. Trying to test it with the back 3-3, and just like that, Mulgold on set point.
Pinya's last stand. What's he gonna do?
Yeah, you don't know about
He
the
has
bracket
to go
buddies. When you're
nuts.
losing, you're getting fucked up. Yo, I need a bracket buddy. Can you coach me? They're like, yeah, man. Look, you gotta press up, down, left, right. Then sidestep, crouch, launch.
Everything's working for Mulgold.
Thanks,
Oh my
bracket
God.
buddy. I won my match thanks to you.
Activation through the hop kick this time.
No doubt,
Four
man.
Again, that's the second time we've seen that.
Get off
That'll
of
be
me.
895.
Heat dash. This is not looking good for Pinya at all. He's going to need a miracle, and it's not going to come this way.
3-0
Mulgold
down.
eliminates Pinya, but
See, I told you when Al came with the coach, what was Al gonna tell him? I was like, yo, bro, you're the one in top 8. What do you want from me? I got fucked up.
Well, you have so many successful players, but look at the showing.
Whatever that Al advice was, that shit did not help. Look at him scratching his head. He's like, man, I got fucked up.
Those are points on the board no matter what.
When you're on a squad with a bunch of 4.0 GPA students and you got the 3.0, like everybody's looking at you like, hey, what's wrong, man?
Right.
But when you show up to an event like this on home territory, you have results that people forgot that you can.
All right, next match.
And you have the success he did to be able to not only get the master.
Here's the bracket. All right, let me pause it on this for a second for you guys that are just joining. But this is it. This is pretty much how it went down. Manga beat Mao 2-0. Ni beat Mulgold 2-1. That was the closest match of top 8. Actually, really close. Osan defeated Rangchu. Pinya defeated Shadow. He also beat Mao Il. Mulgold beat Osan. And then he also beat Pinya. Mulgold also did really good this top 8. Now we're going to have Manga versus Mulgold. Manga, I believe he starts with Jack. I'm not sure if he picks another character during this set. He definitely starts Jack.
I want an exciting way and inspires me to go and play the game. And it's been amazing, bro. One-sided offensive display.
I think for Mulgold too.
No, Pakistan couldn't attend Wawa because right now there's some crazy geopolitical shit going on over there. You can look it up if you're curious.
I feel like just the way his confidence has been today, even in spite of losses, he's just been playing really calm and really well, and he's been playing really fluid.
They're
too.
beefing with India right now.
Generally, obviously, he was able to get that win over him, but you could see his approach and his style probably develop a little bit based on his opponents.
I don't know a lot about it.
He's still been able to maintain that.
Yeah, pretty much like
consistency
Conda
that he's
says.
known for. I feel like he's. I don't know. I like his confidence going into the set.
Yeah, they might have some trouble traveling for the next X amount of months.
Loss like that into this set.
What did I think? I thought it was great. I mean, I was there helping with the English broadcast so far, but I thought the tournament was very good. It was a good level of play. I think that the small patch helped a lot. If this had been the default Season 2 patch, we would have seen so many people. We probably would have seen mad large players. We would have seen so much rampaging on people. But the 20 extra health plus the wall. I keep wanting to call it wall spot, but it's not wall spot. What do they call it? Wall.
The way he's been walking and stepping.
God damn, so many wall mechanics now. There's like wall blast, there's wall splat. Thinking of wall stagger. The wall stagger nerfs. I think that helped a little bit too. Because like Claudio running too, wasn't that a wall stagger move?
Trying to occur right here. Back to the wall already. Mungja in trouble. Gets the wall split.
There was a lot of nutty
A little
ones.
higher with the tornado, of course. Big damage. Get up.
Blue Moon burst there, and then activation here.
No, leave Raven alone. Let Raven rock. There's only like 5 Ravens in the whole world anyway that know what the hell they're doing. Let Raven rock. It's okay.
He uses it as a temperature check. He's like, yo, you want to move or you want to hit
No,
a
wall
button?
stagger is the one I was thinking of.
As the game goes on.
It's
so good.
It's so evil to just be able to change his timing up like that as well.
He had different levels of it too. I don't know if people can understand at home. If he's pulling it out, it goes into a guard break state.
Yep.
He can stop it at 2 different levels. It's crazy.
You know what I think is weird about Tekken? Sometimes they do things to make characters easier, right? And then I still fight scrubs and they don't use that stuff. Like as an example, was he late?
Reaction, Mulgold taking advantage.
I think he was late.
Here. Gonna barely put Mangju in rage here. Blue Moon burst on the ground.
Like for a good example is they made Laws DSS easier, and then I fight like scrub Laws, and sometimes even Laws in my rank, and they don't use DSS, which is like, bro, they made DSS easier.
2 rounds in. 2 rounds in already.
It's just free. They still don't use it.
Okay, Mangja started to move.
And just even more so to talk about that move.
I think
think about it.
Claudio's really good too.
It's something that Claudio
But Mulgold was
excels at.
one of the best Claudios, even in Tekken 7. His Claudio was really good. So he's in the prime position to take advantage of how strong Claudio is.
It really makes the Claudio Classics that much worse. It's just the way it rolls onto itself. It passively just busts his pressure.
They gave him the only big thing that got nerfed from what I recall was the down back 1+2 became -9 when he had Starburst. But then they gave him so much new stuff. That's new. They made back 3-3 only -10. That's mad good. They made back 1 worse. But not that much worse. It's still godlike. It's still for a tracking move that's safe. It's really godlike.
Mulgold complete control.
Oh wow.
Still one of the best tracking moves in the whole game.
He was not able to get anything started for real. I mean, we saw him play a little more defensively, but just cashing out the heat a lot later in that round that would be useful, right? So,
yeah, he was able to make some stuff happen in Dragon Charge, obviously, but it just felt like he never really was able to get like strong tempo control over Mulgold, and
he only had a 2 out of 3. That's what I was saying before. But if it was 3 out of 5, then maybe he could have opened up and played his Anna at some point, or his Claudio or something like that. But no, he only played Zafina. He had 2 chances with Zafina. He lost 2 games, and that was it. He was out of top 8.
Mulgold is just like a
He
very
might have
cerebral
played.
type
He
of
might have
player
played his
as well, the
Claudio
way he
in
applies pressure.
semis.
Dude, it's like he once he finds the weak spot, he
Because
was like, oh,
Shadow
this
had to
is
play a
it.
lot of matches. He
That-
played
on
like
the side
11
step forward,
matches or
if
12
you
matches to
forward,
get the top 8, something like that.
React to
So in
his
semis, he
pressure
might have
at
pulled out the
wall.
Claudio
He's very
against
good at
someone.
picking up small cues like that
Yeah.
and then punishing you heavily
Yeah.
for being
That was smart.
insistent on a particular option. Oh my
Wow.
God, the queen walk around.
What, and then it fixes the combo for you? That was some bullshit. That was cheap. Oh, that's it. He dies. GG. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
That was
He
cheap.
just taught- he literally was like, yeah, man.
Normally,
this
if
really
you
makes it easy for him to get that
if
pressure
you
going
get a
anyway.
combo
Mulgold
on someone
tried
that's
to get
back
more
turned at the
offensive,
wall,
but Mulgold
normally
calls
you
it
can't
out,
get the
takes
same
turn
type of
right
real
back.
wall
Like Mark
combo.
said, the threat
But
of the
because he hit the
uppercut,
wall
though, this is
explosion
gonna
there,
be
the wall
one
explosion
of the
always
hardest things to be
lines the
able to pull
opponent
out
up for you.
movement,
So I
especially
allow him to get a
against
real
scores like this.
combo.
And here showing you why.
That
Heat
combo
activation.
was
cheap.
sick.
That is so much damage.
Good side
combo
stuff.
was sick.
And he has his heat activated here. We're going to see slides. You know, he's going to have to want to go for it. He's going to opt
Oh,
for it.
don't need to slide. You read the run 2, baby. You read the run 2, you don't need to slide. That's how he dies. Ding. Da, 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 da. Nice. Sick combo.
Was tight.
The
He-
dragon.
the
The
pole-
hoo-ah!
KO, he just standing.
The Bruce Juice
Yo,
into the Dragon.
the game of death.
You straight out of a comic book,
Man.
man. There you go.
Yeah.
Right.
Man, you got the old school to know that
Man,
one.
I'll be too busy looking good though. As I'm saying,
Shout
though,
out to Jim Kelly.
you know what it is.
I'll be too busy looking good. He died after saying those words, by the way. They're like, what will happen to you if you die? He's like, I'll be too
Splash
busy
for the
looking
damage
good. He
into
died
the
after
low
that. That
touch
scene
and
is
the middle
crazy.
strike to close out. Mulgold trying to take the second game, one round away.
Just snatching the momentum back from Mungja. Great round. Mulgold answers right back. And look at the offense pickup on the side of Mungja.
But look at Mulgold, just blocked.
Now, and it's not even as active defensively. If
Yeah,
we
that
see
whole scene
somebody
was
in
messed
the
up. But he
he's
had
like,
no
yo, I'll
idea
just hold
how
right now
powerful.
and make you make a mistake.
I forget the name of the villain from Enter the Dragon. He had no idea how powerful that guy was. And then he also got fucked up because he tried to kick the middle hand.
He can turn this around.
What a whip punish. I've
He definitely
never
fucked
seen
his leg up
nobody
on that
whip
one.
punish
He did a real snap kick on the middle hand, and you even saw his face, the reaction afterward. He was like, what the
Jab
fuck?
foot,
What was that?
nothing after. Watch that forward look.
He kicked the metal.
Burst, though.
Did he throw it away?
Oh my God.
Oh my
Splash.
God. He's done.
Back threes, spring kick.
Oh my God, the wake up kick saved him. That was lucky.
The
Oh,
camera
that
angle
was
threw me off.
godlike. That was godlike.
I think
Yo, he's sweating. That's the first time I seen him sweat. I just noticed that. He was definitely sweating.
What did we tell you, man? We the
Sweaty
the-
matches.
The health insurance policies, dog. You know, Tom.
Oh,
It's
I'm sorry,
Bukaki,
bro.
Damn, how's his hair still look so perfect? You know how hot it is in that venue during this? His hair looks perfect still.
Nah, that was tight. That was tight.
Dude, it was so sick.
Yo, is that really his hair? I'm starting to wonder now.
man.
Is that really his hair? Why does it always look so good?
Again, he was laying on the offense. He had him cracked. He had him in the critical HP. Moko was like, hey, I'm going to just block. Okay, yeah, you did that wall combo. I have rage and I have heat.
And he's done that multiple times in the set already.
Yeah, you know, originally he wasn't supposed to die.
It's like, I
Did you
am
know that? BCDC? Originally, Jim Kelly's character was supposed to survive till the end of the movie. The character that was supposed to die was, who was the white martial artist?
Mangji's had good success with it. It's just unable to
I forget
close
his
out.
name.
Activation, counteract.
There was AC. It's just, you know, when you got 6,000 people in one place, the AC's not good enough. I guess.
Mulgold taking his game
There
back,
was
trying to
AC.
take his turn back, big damage.
We definitely
No-
had
no
fans in the
spring
back
kick this
at one
time.
point.
I like
John
the option that
Saxon.
he went for.
Yeah,
Just
so
in case
John
probably
Saxon's
would've got
agent,
traded most,
when he saw
so
in the
it still
script
would've worked out
that
for
John
him.
Saxon was supposed to die at the end, he negotiated so that he didn't die. But they had to kill a character, so sorry, Jim Kelly.
Low snap kicks. Open, round open
I guess
side-
Jim Kelly needed a better agent.
Back one. Counter hit, side step
That
forward.
Bruce Lee would have been the one to die in the movie or something. That would have been nuts. Could you imagine?
At the beginning of some of these rounds, and then Mungja fights back. You know,
That would have been insane.
Mungja goes up, and then Mulgold fights back. Oh, okay, heat smash,
Yeah.
hop, kick to answer. The minute he was on defense, he was like, I don't want any of this. Hop kick, pressing a little
Fight.
too lightly.
Whoa, that was
Sidestep
sick.
while standing
See,
too.
that's
Oh,
you
it's
do
a
more of
big
that,
one.
Mangja. That's what you got to be doing.
Well, still though, one round away from getting his rematch with Nee. Can he do it?
Oh, the 1, 2, 3. Cancel on it.
Yeah, like Street Fighter 6. Who was the rapper that
Being extinguished. He just kicked him in
Wow.
the chest.
was doing Street Fighter 6 promos? I
I'm not
forgot.
sure if you can. Just looked like it came out a little slower than usual. Oh, the rage art.
They definitely were paying that guy by the word because he said like 10 words and then he was out.
Talking about, I think that's what's really good about Law, but also you find openers like that with a rage art. Get a
Oh yeah,
chunk
Lil Wayne,
right
right?
back and take a chunk away from Mongold.
Yo, my man said 10 words. I was like, all right, I'm out, guys. Play Street Fighter 6. You know he was getting paid by the word.
Oh, whoa, what's going on?
That's having a good
No,
agent.
oh my God.
A Tennessee Quincy. That, yo,
He's
that's
like, I ain't
OG.
saying no bars. All I'm gonna say is play Street Fighter 6 and get the fuck out of here.
That sucks for
Mulgold.
Manja, but Mulgold, man, what a performance. What a performance. 3-0 in losers finals.
Free CS. I like how it says free CS on the back because every time he beats you and he shows his back, it says
With
free.
that said, Manja, of course,
He
out
don't
here
gotta
in
say
third
it.
place,
The jacket says it. Free.
secures his ticket for EWC just like last year. But Mulgold, like you said, 3-0 like that in losers finals. Come on.
Me?
All right.
Grand
So
finals
next up is the
all
grand
right.
finals.
It's
This is
set.
the big one.
Enough
This
mushy
set was
stuff.
hype from what I
Enough
recall.
with the
Let
mushy
him
stuff.
fight.
Let's go.
Ken
Grand finals.
Watanabe.
You got the GOAT knee
I recall
on
this
winner's
being a
side
hot-
of this
a hype-ass
bracket
set.
against Mulgold, the golden child, man. Trying to make a statement here, trying to reset this bracket and make some crazy stuff happen.
Yeah, absolutely. Lil Wayne is a fucking
Like
superstar,
Mark Man
bro.
was saying, character selection is going to come
Lil
into
Wayne's
question
superstar.
here a little bit, especially after the way
I thought it was
that
cool
first
that
set
he
went
was
down
there.
on
I
the
just
side
think it
of
was
Mulgold,
interesting
but
that he showed up and said
Lee
like
was
10 words and then
way
he was
too
out.
comfortable with the way
For
he's
real,
been playing
go
with
back
the
and look
ball.
at that Street Fighter 6 trailer and
With the
count how many
trademark
words he
line,
said.
no
You know he
less.
was getting
With
paid
the
by the word.
trademark. Yes.
He said, I'm not going to rhyme. I'm not saying no
Grand
bars.
finals is about
I'm going to
to
say
go
what's in the
down.
script and I'm going to get the fuck out.
Mulgold versus me.
25 grand per
Brian
word.
versus the Claudio.
They're like
Our
25 grand per
first
word. All right,
Tekken
well,
8 EVO
our
Japan
budget is only 200
champion
grand.
is
What can we
about
do?
to get down. Who will it be? Especially starting
8
this
words.
2025. Let's get it.
Here we go, starting things off. 2-1-2 gets the aerial spike, but not enough time because of the activation
Yeah, exactly, King. Exactly.
of Starburst.
Looking a lot better
Like, well, you know, the
already.
CPT prize pool is already like a
Far
bill.
less
What are we going to do?
hesitation than before. Definitely trying to impose his offense on knee earlier on here.
I mean, everyone.
Yeah, that's the good part about SpookyVision, my subscription. We get to skip everything.
So he's going in. He's taking liberties.
Yeah, I
at the
seen
moment.
them,
Like that,
but
the jab at first and to be able to offset
I'm
like
not
that,
buying
because
into that
straight to
shit.
Blue Moon
They
burst
look
the
cool.
knee.
The artwork is really nice, but I'm already done with
Look at the
MTG.
whip punish.
Testing him with these knees back and forth. Both of them trying to put knees on each other.
I mean, Knee hasn't even thrown out anything. He's already shown the threat of the sidestep.
Uh-oh, and we saw this is how the first game
Oh,
started.
bro, those sidestep fours, though, they added up.
This is how the first game started.
Dash, delay, dash, sidestep 4.
Ain't nobody got money for that in 2025.
And it's one of those things, if you look at what Lee was doing before, dash up, jab, dash, dash, jab. I don't want you to be able to sidestep me. And then you start adding in the lows.
There's a lot of realignment and timing adjustments that you're watching here, and it's like very, very fine.
Nice patience.
Yeah, and the 4-1. Now, what is the interaction after? Willing to use his heat a little bit?
10 seconds. Not dead just yet. Rage right
Yeah.
here.
Look at the time, though.
That low touch might be, oh man, the mid strikes in the back one.
Two rounds.
Notice that
Already
whenever he's
over.
using back
Great
one a lot,
start
he's
so
winning.
far. He needs to close it out, though. It don't
I
count
said that
until
the
you
first
get
set
three
that they
rounds.
played also. The back one
Bro,
was
when he
like
steps,
a
it
critical
doesn't pull
move
the
against
trigger.
me.
That's what you're like, oh man.
That you get thinking you get away with it. And this is what I was talking about. The fact that he's starting to turtle up a lot more. Mulgold even holding his ground. He's not even pressing anymore. He's literally like, nope, I'm not taking that bait anymore. I'm gonna make you work all the way forward. But we saw this when he was going
Did he
up
step?
against
No.
Mojo,
It
too.
almost looked like he
Willing
stepped.
to just stand there, not even move around as much as we saw Lee with that active defense, stationary
wrong
defense,
punish.
if you will.
Great punish there. Pushing towards the other side now. Slight
Oh.
life lead for Mulgold, but Knee making the comeback here. About even on life.
4-1 presses safe mid, then activation, betting on the press.
He
after.
delayed the low
Back
so
one
that
at
he
the
couldn't
wall,
low
this time
parry it.
Crash impact, gonna put the dash behind it.
Oh, this is scary. Oh, what a low parry.
Dude,
He's gonna rage art.
he's got a rage art. And
Maybe he shouldn't have rage arted to stop the time. I think it's gonna kill actually. Never
the
mind.
Tennessee Quincy
Arrivederci.
special, put that on a bumper
Game 2,
sticker.
bitch.
Nah, bro, for
The
real.
Oreo Ishida with a little bit of Bojangles. I like it. Yo, Ishida's pretty cool, though. I'm just saying.
Didn't you just hear me saying 25K per word for Lil Wayne?
All right, here we go. Brian, Claudio, straight to rematch.
That would have been cool, wow, but
You like them some bleeds
No,
now.
they do. They do.
I don't think they got it like that.
Yeah, that Tennessee Quincy line, that was OD, bro. Oh my God.
I wish she
My
was
man
in the
Martin
game.
just started a
They
game
put in
down
all the
with
trailers and they didn't put her
Tennessee
in the game
Pretty
anywhere.
started again. I felt the effects of that.
Like, you know, when you play Guilty Gear,
Oh my
they have, like, the
God.
character announcers and shit, right? So you can have, like, sole bad guys saying round one, fight.
Combo breaker last year. I was afraid. Anyways, we're gonna go back into this, guys.
I want to hear her be like, round one! I can't imitate her voice that well. Fight!
Yeah, with the
You know what I'm
wall
talking
behind
about.
him too, running to ender there.
Jun
Damage to
Kazama!
The combo recipe. Ugh.
You saw that character in the background just leaning like, damn. Like, he hit me, damn. But yeah, man, and just to compare the styles right now, like I said before, more stationary defense from Mulgold.
You want me to
who's
get
not
no
really
problem,
doing too much
50K per
movement 'cause
word.
He knows he's going to expose him, whereas Lee's looking for these big sides.
like, oh,
He's
fuck.
using the back and forth.
He's not even pulling the trigger every
And
time.
what do we
He's
do?
just constantly very
They already ate us on
patiently just
Steve. What do
waiting
we
for
do?
the big opening and then willing to take it. Again, Cratchit back here.
Oh, shit.
Back three, and then the delay blue moon burst. There's your spin, the wall.
Oof, not dead.
Mulgold.
Back one blocked. Spins the rest of the heat.
Damn,
Looking for
combo
something
breaker's
big.
gonna
He
be
needs to
fucking
spin
sick.
And look at that double dash forward, sidestep forward. Like he knows that Lee is looking for these big openings, and the big counter hit started
so
on
fine,
this time.
I'm gonna realign and still employ my offense just with a delay timing, be able to try to catch you trying to move.
I think it's pretty cool that he's always had the down
Oh,
forward
they
one
dance.
machine gun punches. I think it's cool they
Obviously,
gave him
like
a
they
down
like to
forward
fall.
2 machine gun punches. What's good, Tao?
Punish.
How you
wow.
doing?
Looking maybe for a reaction from me. Man, that is adding up.
-9.
Oh,
We're checking out the
heat burst.
EVO Japan
Quick
top
side
8
step
how it
actually
went
gives him a
down.
lot of damage.
And I'm here building a couple of the toys that I bought while I was there.
Provoke. Little heat
Actually, I'm
steal
mostly
left.
done. I just haven't opened up the Chucky
There's the dash.
and Bride of Chucky and
Get off
the
of me,
Tom and
bro.
Jerry. Those are small anyway. There's
Little
nothing to
side
build.
step. It still gets the
I
hit.
might
Not
save
gonna
those
get
for
the kill though.
tomorrow. That's it. After that, I wanted to check out with you guys one more
Okay,
time the
okay.
announcements from
Okay.
Tekken, I guess.
Vampires?
Check out the VF announcement real quick.
Oh, those pokes already adding up
Excellent.
again.
And I'll probably
Combo
make a bigger
mid-one.
thoughts video on both
The
of those
series from both of
for
these
tomorrow
players
for
of these
YouTube
last
when I
two
get up in the
games have been
morning.
ridiculous. These
It's
last
actually
two
not
rounds,
that
I'm
late. 7
excited.
p.m. Oh, it's 10 p.m. on the East Coast, I
This
guess.
is grind. This
10
is
p.m. on a
grindy match.
Tuesday.
They're really trying to bring
Yes,
each other
sweat.
down.
I won't keep it out too late, I promise.
Spacing for me. Sidestep. Didn't get it. There it is. Hatch.
Tomorrow I'll come back stronger
again.
after I clean up my place a little bit and do some of what I gotta do. I will come
Okay.
back stronger tomorrow.
Man, I think he's baiting him to do that side step 4.
Yeah.
If he orbitals that, I'm going to throw my phone.
Back
Back
one.
one.
And you saw
Yo,
the
yo,
sidestep. You caught the
2-0.
sidestep.
Especially in that corner positioning on that stage there.
These reacts like, damn, I got
Probably
fucked up.
anticipated the step.
Fest is
Back
like, oh,
one.
what do you want from me, bro? Your knee.
Invested
Just beat
running
him.
up on stage here.
I feel like that's the advice that he gave him, more or less, because he didn't even give him a lot of
Last year, he
lot
got
of advice.
top
He
8
just
Yep.
came for a second,
here
like,
at
yeah,
this
your
event.
knee, just beat him.
the debut Tekken 8 event.
Sidestep launch taunt jet upper his ass.
What is Megane Kun going to do here?
I'm just interested in what he would be telling him right now because we saw what happened in the last set that they played. But once again, more games on the board. Mulgold still has to reset it if
Damn,
he
he got
wants
some
the
thick
W.
frames.
But let's see what the option is. Bigger stage this time
Get
around.
that man
I
some
feel like this
LASIK.
helps me more than anything.
Let's see what happens.
Word
Yeah,
Nine Tails.
Mulgold was
I haven't
overall
been
able to
streaming
get
a
the
lot on
most
YouTube
advantage of the
lately,
walls so far.
but I started bringing the YouTube streams back right
Get off
before,
of me, bro.
Not-
right
not
before
limited to the damage either, but just the
EVO
pressure.
Japan.
Mock breaker punish.
Yep.
So if you're into this type of live stream, I'll be doing a lot this week. I'll be doing a lot of SpookyVision, as well as a couple other things.
Down 2,
And
That
then
brother's
he wants his
uh,
frame advantage.
He is walking.
next week, a stream or two before we leave for Combo Breaker. But Combo Breaker will be live on the channel also. I'm deciding whether to also make it live on
I
YouTube
love
at the
that
same
punch
time as
variant.
Twitch. I
It's so
probably
sick.
will.
That's one of the coolest punch variant effects in the
Yes.
game, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, you
It's
think
very
you got
dramatic.
him?
Yeah.
It's like, you think you got him, you didn't get me. You would have me like you never had your car.
Oh, wow.
Uh-huh. Ooh.
Collection.
Never had your car.
I don't know what he's actually saying during
He
that.
was ready. That was so quick. It's like, oh, you're going to finish it? Let me go.
Picking up the pace.
Yeah,
a little
tomorrow.
bit. Ooh,
Faceta's
again.
probably,
Cannonball straight to open here.
if not
That's what
by Thursday for sure.
Do that move. Keep him from moving.
There's also some
Wow.
He's
other
catching
stuff
mad
going on
sidesteps.
around that
4.4
time
block.
that we could check out because the new
burst.
Capcom Collection comes out on the 16th, right?
Bro, you got to watch out. Those sidestep forwards,
I still
man,
want
they're
to try
so good.
Power Stone 2 on the new collection
Spins it all.
and Project Justice. I want to play Project Justice with
I love
Robot.
the
That
cancel.
sounds sick.
I love the cancel. Sidestep 4 again. Trying to bait the duck. He doesn't take the bait.
Is he going to go for the heat smash?
Project Justice will roll back right up my alley.
4-1 in the smash.
But still got snake eyes. I said get off him.
Yeah, bro. If you're coming through the combo breaker, have a good ass time. It's gonna be packed. They got a big ass arcade room.
Yo, this guy,
Jeez.
robot.
That's a cyborg, B. That's a
The 16th, I
cyborg.
think it drops.
Get off.
Oh yes, for the VF5. It's either gonna be tomorrow for Sirius or the 15th, one of those 2 days. It depends on how long it takes me to get through everything else.
Invested win.
You never played Power Stone ever? Okay.
Turn them on, turn it back on.
Interesting.
He's like, there you go.
Reboot it. Yeah.
Hopefully you like
Good
it.
old IT check.
It's pretty
expensive.
cool.
Oh my God, the knees down too.
Oh really? Okay.
Big
Word.
4-3.
I
don't think I'll be up that early for it.
He's doing a lot of those lows, a lot slower on top of that. You try to sidestep forward.
I think I'll just wait
forward.
till the 16th.
Don't take.
But we'll see.
Oh yeah, that was scary. Oh, turning it all the way around.
You guys see those small adjustments?
Yes.
It's kind of scary. It's like it's very small. It's like, is it worth talking about? But
Slower mids.
yeah.
Big counter hit starting mids on top of that.
Yeah.
Clipping him when he's trying to move around, when he's trying to get to these side step forwards, when he's trying to get to these back ones. That's why all those quicker moves were hitting.
Yeah.
Knee, of course, trying to sidestep, so he's getting clipped. But once he turned on that offense in this manner, he was able to get the W.
And the timing is on point each time, too. He's been able to get good reward each time.
And I gotta say, the use of the cannonball straight, not only to just keep him in check, but also restrict his movement early on. That was
Engage.
different.
He was doing mock kick, he was doing cannonball straight, looking for a bunch of options to be able to try
Yeah.
to make him not be able to move as easily, but then also restrict some offensive options in that mid-range.
But maybe
Yeah,
this
we'll
is
see.
what Mulgold needed. Maybe he needed to restrict Knee's ability to kind of move because now he's in this walled space. Knee can't move as much. Oh my God.
Nice stuff.
He
Oh
was
my
ready.
God,
First
what a
time.
damn mindset.
That's why he hasn't been using it on Knee, because Knee gets around. I
Damn,
get
sick
around.
combo.
Yo, back four.
That
into
combo's
the
tricky.
breaker.
Doing the back 4 straight to
Yo.
4-4-2.
Dude, this is crazy. Full turn adjustment so far.
That's very practiced, being able to hit those.
I like that little poke on the low. The jab to intercept the throw.
Cannonball straight again.
I li-
Keeping him honest.
the whip
spacing.
punish.
He's spacing. He's spacing. I said get off me, bro.
Crash impact denied.
Nah.
Dash it. Oh my God.
Oh,
Activate, no step. Cannonball straight, wall pressure. Block smash, hatchet.
What a
Sky
hop
slash,
kick. Holy
Nova gonna
shit.
Save you for now.
Got so much respect for Mulgold to be able to pull that out.
His desperation hop
stationary
kicks are really
defense,
good.
Not a lot of movement.
They're better than his
Well,
hop
the
kicks
game
that he
back
does
here,
in neutral.
though.
The hop kicks that he does in neutral are not that good. The ones he does when he's desperate, they're always good.
Right? Me and Mark looked at me, man. I could have up for a three.
He
What the
only
hell?
uses that in combos usually. That was crazy.
Word, peace,
A little
Nine
slower,
Tails.
low, gets over the low. I think it's a
They're
great
all
idea.
lurking,
my
I
God.
think,
Why
for the
he did
most
it.
part.
He wanted to have more window to crush the low.
Yes,
It was
yes.
crazy.
Except for the Twitch guys. The Twitch guys
Bro,
are
the animation
damn whatever.
knockdown of the
Y'all know
old
what it
hat.
is.
Cross the hatchet.
Just happy
The
back.
activation.
Is this
Damn,
5
Knee
rounds?
came back
For Knee?
double fast.
It looked-
Just
it
2
looked
games
clean.
straight.
He's in 6 straight rounds for Knee.
Whatever Infested told him was good
And
advice.
he turned this
He told him,
around.
bro, actually,
He
you're the
turned
god.
this car around.
These guys can't beat you.
Oh, it was a one-way street.
Yo, and the crowd looking crazy
Bro,
out there.
I'm watching the
Yo.
stage now.
Yo,
Knee
the
on the
crowd
verge
looks
now
crazy.
of his 4th EVO title.
Really, is it that
If he
time
can
already?
win
I
this
guess
last
so.
game.
May, almost June.
How
I
you
guess
guys
it's about
feeling
that
these
time.
adjustments?
I
This-
mean,
this-
It's almost
Look,
summer
you can go
vacation.
check my Twitter timeline. I was like, yo, Knee is playing Tekken 8 now. And he came down, he was like, thanks.
Look at the
'Cause
character.
the fang.
is it,
Yeah.
It feels like a desperation pick at this point.
it feels
Yeah.
like a desperation pick, but the tell is how prepared is Knee for this?
How prepared is he? And then also, how is Mulgold going to open? He's got to make this fast, I think.
Oh, sorry,
Okay, he has to
Tao.
take over. He's the
Yeah, I don't
big-
know.
but
Twitch
right
would
now, he
it
can't
did
get
something
the
weird
pace.
to me
He's
earlier
stuck
too,
at
where
the
it
wall,
disconnected
dealing with
me,
this.
even
I
though
feel like
the
he's
stream
gonna
was
go
live the whole
offense.
time.
Jab floated. We rolling
There was
dice.
a little
We got
F
the
at
snake
one
eyes.
point.
Oof.
Engage.
Oof.
Hatchets. Smash them.
Do it again.
Hatchets.
Back one.
Okay, okay.
Talk
You
to
got the palm.
hand.
You got the palm.
He tried to catch him moving. He hit him with a homing attack.
Could just be
I
a
like that.
Four in the
crazy
low
day on
tap.
Twitch today.
Oh my God, Knee in the lead now.
What a turnaround.
Whoa.
That's not even supposed to work all the time. But Knee with the precision.
The precision and the read.
Good block.
Okay.
Jeez.
He's
My
in
man
there.
is ready.
Yo, he's on. He's
oh
on
my
one.
God.
He's on one. He's on one.
Oh
The
my
cross at the
God.
wall. Spin on.
He did the laugh.
Oh my
Still got it.
Oh my God.
He dies? No, no, no.
Oh, I
It
wanted
wasn't
that to
clean
hit. I
wall
wanted
splat
that.
at the
That
end.
was so bad.
Damn, sick
It's
punish.
so cool.
Sick everything. Blocking the down back three. It's like he knew exactly what move he was gonna do. Shit's crazy.
Wait a minute.
Baby, put your.
I wonder why he felt the need to switch to Fang. His Claudio was doing pretty good.
Hatchets.
Mulgold, you gotta fight back.
He's hard-headed.
Iron Fortress. Give me some health back. Mulgold still fighting with the chance here.
Whoa! Got to your sidestep.
Short of the splat.
There's no
Hatchet
way.
kick.
He's not gonna do a ton.
This guy practices.
Oh my God, how did he block that?
Put your
This guy
force up.
fucks. Nice.
EVO Japan 2020.
He won 9 straight rounds. What was that?
EVO
What kind of advice did he give him?
over Mulgold here. Reversal of fortune.
Yo, he better thank Infested after that. Infested came and said some shit to him, and then he just won 9 straight rounds.
That was sick.
That was insane.
That was so tight.
He even looks mad. He's like, yeah, I shouldn't even lost those first 2 games. You see the look that he has on his face? 4, baby.
Put your fours up.
Yo, shout
This
out
shit was
to
cool.
Neo.
This is the one thing that's
Oh,
cool.
what a
How'd they
dub.
clean it up so fast? That's what I'm wondering about. They did this, and they cleaned up all the confetti mad quick before,
That was insane.
they cleaned up the confetti mad quick before Street Fighter started. How'd they even do that? I didn't even notice them cleaning it up.
That was crazy.
Yo, four.
Put your fours up.
Yo, four.
Put your fours up.
Hot on the heels.
Forza.
Hot on the heels. Yo, EVO Vegas. Oh, that's gonna
Nah,
be
that
a
shit was
movie.
fire.
That's gonna be a
Sponsored by
EVO
Porsche,
Vegas
baby.
is going to be
Damn.
a movie.
See all the confetti everywhere? By the time Street Fighter starts, that shit's all gone. They cleaned it up mad quick. How'd they even do that?
Oh, Arson, you got 5? I'm coming
I'm
for
on
you.
your ass.
Oh.
I'm on your ass, Arslan.
That shit was
Let's
sick.
go.
Put your fours up.
Bro, it's about to be doomsday in Vegas.
Bro.
That makes me feel like I'm doing West Coast. I gotta do it the other
Oh
way, so that's like
my
East
God,
Coast.
let's go.
I'll do it this way. There we go,
So
East
Hamako and
Coast.
Daniel over there geeking out too, but that was the conclusion here of the Tekken 8 tournament here at EVO.
I would say fuck West
2025.
Coast, except I'm living in NorCal now. I can't even
Fourth
joke like that.
EVO
Yeah.
championship title with
They'll come for me.
incredible fashion, bro. It felt like the whole weekend, but today just lights out.
Word, Ryan.
And
Is that what he told him? He
in
said,
a
you're
way
already the
that
champ,
I
bro.
didn't expect to work the way it
Anyway,
did.
he fucked everybody
To
up
me,
this
that
tournament
just
pretty
talks a little
much.
bit
His
about the
sidestepping
effort
game
that
was
he's
really
putting into this
good.
game.
That's the
He's
number one thing I could look at and say that he had that was stronger than everybody else. His sidesteps were out of control. His punishment was really good. Situationals were strong.
And it put together a championship and just
Most of the rounds that he did lose were either his opponent just straight up outplayed him, which is, you know, ain't easy to do, or just stuff like wall situations. Those are tough to deal with in any Tekken, but especially in this Tekken, wall situations are tough to deal with. Once you're back into the wall, it's really a guessing game to escape.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be a move. And you know
All right, now before we continue, I do want to check out the news that Harada and Michael talked about. So see if we can load that up.
Everyone, good evening.
There we go. I found it. So this is the announcements that they had. These were at the beginning, actually. But I think I saved them for the end. It makes more sense to me, at least. That we could talk about this a little bit.
Got new shape, huh?
Thank you so much. Oh shit! Thank you for the raid, Vampire Arcadia. Appreciate you guys. Y'all are too kind. We're checking out what went down at Tekken. Actually, we just got through watching the grand finals. Now we're just checking out the news. Most of this news was stuff like cosmetics and the new stage. But you already know that we got the new, he's not new to Tekken, but the new character that'll be in season 2 as well. If you haven't seen it, then I'll wait till they show it.
Go ahead.
皆さん、鉄拳8、ご存知のようにシーズン2
Everybody's gaining weight. I could tell. Not only I'm being a fat ass, look at Harada's face. His face is looking a little pudgy. Michael definitely gained weight. We're all gaining weight. It's because we're eating too much junk food. We're all broke.
結構特に競技を重視されてる
His
方々
lips look so
には
dry.
非常に不評だ
This man's been
ということ
working
が
hours and hours. You could tell he's been working hours and hours and hours.
だいぶ
He
改
got
善
the
は
driest
してきているん
lips.
ですけども、
That's what I'm saying, Pierce. That's exactly what I'm saying.
今日は少し話したいと思います。
You're not wrong.
And as you know, season 2 dropped recently. We realized there were a lot of drastic changes. Many things, especially the competitive scene, was not all that enthusiastic about. So we completely understand this. We have been making some changes so far. and we will continue
Yeah,
to
people
do
were
so.
upset
So, we
because
hope to
they deemed
talk a
it
little bit about
as
that today.
defense, right? They were going to add more defense, but instead they added like more aggression. Like they made Heat engage a plus 17, which was like crazy.
が入ったものが配布されることになっています。
And so,
So
coming
many
next
new
week,
moves
soon,
that were powerful
is
on
the next balance
offense.
update, and
Paul
also
had an
some changes to
unblockable,
the
accidentally
matchmaking logic.
Make
And,
some
we'll
noise.
be
The startup
talking
was
about
too
that a bit.
fast. That was also an accident
バトル
apparently.
バランスのチューニングと
That was for Jack, the new
さっ
Jack
き言ったラン
move.
キングマッチの挑戦に関しては別にその来週1回で終わりっていう意味じゃ
A
な
lot of
く
other
て
things.
ここからコンスタントにさらに
Yeah.
皆さんのフィードバック見ながら調整していきますので見守っていただけるとありがたいかなと。
And obviously, these kind of updates to the balance, not just the balance, but also the rank match, isn't just a one and done kind of thing. Obviously, we will be monitoring the situation and continue to make adjustments when needed.
でたった今ですねそのチューニング
Does that say
の
Mishima
今後の方針
trading?
であったり
Is that
と
what
か
his shirt says?
そのランキングマッチのロジックの方針含めて
That shirt looks
今
dope
ネ
that
ットに
Michael has.
ちょうど公式サイトアップされたので
Thank you,
皆さん
JJ.
チェックいただければと思います。
Thank you, thank you.
And so, regarding the overall direction of this time, the balance patch, as well as the changes to matchmaking, what's
Oh
the
yeah,
behind
so
that
so
overall
this is the
direction?
thing about matchmaking right
These
now.
2 points are
Right
covered,
now, and I don't know if it has to
in the
do
release
with
that we just
the
uploaded,
ranks being
online,
top
so you
heavy
can check
again,
that
or if it
out
has to do
today.
with something else.
で
Right now, sometimes you can have a rank session,
に関してはですね
and you can fight like the same 5 or 6 players
本当にたまりだけですよね
constantly.
方針だけなんで
And it's more issue if you're higher ranks. So once you get into like the blue ranks and then the Tekken King ranks, so those 2 sets of ranks. Once you're in those ranks, the variety of opponents is a lot less. And I'm not sure if that has to do with the matchmaking itself or if it's something
アッ
else.
プロードされますのでそれもチェックしてください。
You end up fighting a lot of the same
we
opponents.
realize you're wondering about the patch notes, and they will be
Thank you,
released the day of the
JD.
patch, May 13th, JST. So that morning,
Yeah,
will
we just
have
got a
the
new
full
patch
details,
today,
all of the
too.
plus minus frames and
I haven't really
the
looked at
small
it.
details about the
I'm
changes
sure it
to
has
the
a lot of
patch
info, so I'm
will
not
be
even gonna bother
available at
looking
that
at it.
はい、で
Live, I'm gonna
も
look
ちろん
at it
さっき
tonight on my
の
own time,
冒頭に言ったように
and then, like I said, I'll probably make a
その
small
後
little
ですね
recap
その
video about it, just telling my
ランキングマ
overall
ッチの
thoughts of the patch.
チューニング含めてさらに皆さんのフィードバック見ながら調整していきます。実はもう来週当たるパッチよりさらに先の作業ももちろん、どんどん進めてますので、今後も期待しててください。
And so, after the patch is released next week, we'll be monitoring the situation. Obviously, we already have, as we've mentioned previously, we are working on other patches as well. And so, as we monitor the situation, we'll make
Yeah, so there's
adjustments
one patch
accordingly,
that came out like
where
today,
necessary.
and then there's supposed to be another
か
one.
なりなんでしょうね
Is it
ちょっ
right
と
before EVO
競技
that the other one
新向けの
drops?
話が、多くなっては
I know it's right
しま
before
った
one
ん
of
で
the
すけど
big tournaments. I can't remember if it drops before EVO or
その
before
チューニングと
CEO.
か、調整、ね含めたもの以外の部分ですね皆さんコンテンツももちろん楽しみにしてくださっている方も多いと思うので、その映像も、持ってきました。
And so we realize that the topics we're currently talking about is mainly geared towards the competitive scene. And we realize that there are many fans out there who are looking forward to new content. So we brought a little something for you all as well.
なんか調整の話がもっと盛り上がるかなと思ったら意外とコンテンツの方が拍手が起きるっていうやっぱみんなコンテンツの方がいいのかな
Harada thought everyone would be happy to hear about the balance changes, but it seems like everyone's waiting for content, right?
はいじゃあもちろんこの後映像が流れてでその後トップ8なので、このシーズン2の荒波の中でも、結構頑張ってきてくれた選手が、かなりレベルの高い戦いを見せていただけると思うので皆さんそちらの応援の方もよろしくお願いします。
So we have some short footage to show you about the new content, but there's some exciting matches for the top 8 coming up.
I mean, the streamers watching it too, I saw some of the feedback. People were, well, the empty seats has to do with those are VIP seats, Jerry. That's what that has to do with. Those are VIP seats. Only certain people can sit there. The whole VIP setup here was bad.
トップ8楽しんでください。ありがとうございました。
Those seats were only filled during Street Fighter. They weren't filled on Saturday with anybody.
Thank you all.
It's because everybody bought VIP seats to watch the Street Fighter top 8 because, 6,000 Street Fighter players. So this trailer, I believe, is mostly the cosmetic type of stuff that. Oh, this is the Tekken World Tour one. My bad.
I'm going to make you pay.
Anna Williams. Oh yeah, so this is. I haven't tried this yet. I don't know if this is entertaining or not. I'm not gonna go as far as to say who asked for this, but do people really? These outfits are sick. Do you think people are really gonna go? All right, I'm gonna take my ghost and fight against your ghost, like Pokemon style or something. I don't really know how that would work. AI money matches. That's what I'm saying. How does that even work? This one confused me. They're partnering with Karate Kid, I guess. All right. I'm not going to go that far, Lorenzo. I like Tekken 8. I'm not going to call this game ass just because other people are calling it ass. I do think the Karate Kid collab was weird. This stage looks cool. All I can think about is Ayo Richie saying, "Isn't this just Kinder Jim?" Richie was like, "Isn't this just Kinder Jim?" He was mad. He was also mad when he saw the intro for I won't say the character until you guys see it. Even though you guys know whatever. It looks cool to me. But I liked the Pac-Man stage in Tekken 7 also. I thought that one was dope. I'm definitely rocking the little Pac-Man. This is dope. Also the Alyssa with the Pac head, that's definitely funny. That's like a perfect Alyssa customization just to piss you off. Pac-Man head. He said, "Isn't this just Kinder Jim?" It's the way he said it. He was so salty. Oh, shit. The Cyber Phantom pack. I like that jacket that Nina has. I don't know how I would like it on other characters this year. It looks cool on Nina. He was mad about this too. He said, "Is it just the same damn intro that he had in Tekken 7?" All right, well, there's not a lot to analyze about Fakuram here. I'm assuming his next trailer comes at like Combo Breaker or EVO or something like that. Cause I think they're gonna be at CP. They said. I mostly want to take a look at him graphically. Did he kick the hell out of that door? Obviously, it's a trailer, so it's hard to get the full idea of the quality out of it. His ink looks crazy. I mean, it looked like this in the previous game too, but for real, the tattoos he has look amazing. Yeah, probably they'll have some type of Tekken talk and talk about how he's gonna play and that type of thing. He looks so pissed. Fakum Ram. Y'all ever seen the video or book talking about Fakum Ram? He says, everybody said, how come you guys all say the name wrong? His name is Fakum Ram. That shit's mad funny. His name is Fakum Ram. Fakum Ram. He was so pissed. Anyway, that's pretty much it for the Tekken stuff that I want to cover for today. Wow, thank you. What was that? All I see is icons everywhere. Something happened. Did I get a tip or something like that? Did one of y'all guys tip me just now? I'm about to go check Stream Elements and go take a look. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the Tekken info. So for the YouTube stream, guys, I'm going to end the stream for today. Thank you to everybody that watched on YouTube. For Twitch, before I go, I just want to take a quick peek at that Wolf trailer and information if I can find it. So we'll see what's up. Yeah, that was definitely something. I don't know what that was. I'm going to check right now. But yeah, YouTube guys, look forward to another stream tomorrow. And in the morning, you'll probably see a couple of videos from me talking about the patch notes for Tekken 8 and just glancing over it and give my overall thoughts and talking about what I think their new balance direction is going to be based on the last 2 patches and what they've been doing. So look forward to that video also. And peace out, YouTube guys. I'll see you all later. Thanks so much for watching the channel. If you guys still want to talk with me for a while, you can just check me out on Twitch. I'll be live there for a little while longer still. Something like that. Man, my Restream page has been acting up. Restream.io. I don't know if they're glitching out or what's happening. Restream's been acting weird today. Anyway, bye YouTube. I'll see y'all later. Thanks for watching. Alright, Twitch. We're going